Hey, yo, absolutely. It's the Kingpen Crux show right here on ShotRadio.live. Hey, yo, to be very honest with you, my name is Kingpen. We spell that K-I-N-G-P, and Mr. Crumb up in right nice. If you know a girl when to get wet, I got a cup of water. Also, we do have, once we pop our motherfucking, pause, our special guest, other than the very special guest that we have coming in, it's a bottle of Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and Brother Crux, I want you to get very familiar with with these buttons here because it's a Rodecaster. It's the Rodecaster Pro. Wait, hold, my bad. Okay, go ahead and talk now. Yeah. Oh, do you hear that?
I hear that. I hear that.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself, sir.
What's going on, good people, man? It's your boy Crux. We spell that C-R-U-X, the problem, the turning point, / the solution. And this is the Kingpen Crux show. And we here every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And tonight,
this is very special, right?
We got a very special guest in the building, you know what I'm saying? Besides the lovely Bel Air, the gold edition.
Hold on. All right.
Got my sister in the building, blessed girl.
Blessed girl. How you doing, baby? Easy work?
Yeah, man. So we got the legendary Circle 7 in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be joining us via StreamYard because he in Phoenix, Arizona. You know what I'm saying? From the city, don't make no mistake. But he's out there, doing his 1-2. He done brought Harold's Chicken and built a couple of them out there in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? How dope is that, man? Let's give it up to a black man, make a major move. You know what I'm saying? So Circle 7, hip-hop artist and, business extravagant extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
Legend in the city, man.
So, please, while we're sitting here, please, Oh, and then again, I do want to say a major shout out to Blessed Girl in the building. She says like, share, and subscribe, and I implore you guys do the same. Let's get it. Yeah, we in the building. It's going down. I just had to send brother Ill a new link because we have to redo it. You know what I'm saying? There are always some technical difficulties around the corner, but we are built for this. So let's really get down to it. We just waiting on Circle to, yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. I see the link. I see what's going on. Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. We are about, let's get it. We are actually about to have Circle 7 in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. I can promise you that. And once the brother get in here, I promise you, it's going to be that. Let clap that up again, yo. Yeah. It's going to be really going down. Hold on, let's flash it. Boom. Yeah. All right. So without further ado, this is what I want to do, ladies and germs. Niggas and niggerettes. It's about to go down. In the words of old dirty bastard, niggas and niggerettes, please welcome the incomparable, the amazing, the most hustling god body brother I ever met in my life since I was a shorty hooping. Let's give it up for Circle 7.
Yo, what up?
What up, bro?
Peace, God.
How y'all feeling, man?
Hey, beautiful, man. Beautiful. It's an amazing thing to have you here on the show. Yes, sir. We had yes, sir. In gratitude, we had you on the Joe Dollars Effect.
Peace out to my man, Joe Dollars.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
That's a cool dude.
All well right there. And yes, sir. He's amazingly cool.
Yeah.
So cool in this world. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Right. So again, it's amazing having you on the platform. Again,
appreciate that, man. I'm back. This the second time, right?
Yes.
And shout out to my man Crux, man, for rocking the Yankee Circle 7.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I'm
peace to the God, man. I'm rocking the brand right here, Circle 7. You can see it in the camera.
And we coming back, man. We'll be back with new as they say in the Quran, new verdure and raiment.
Oh,
So we got some new stuff coming. You know, hoodies, jogging suits. Got some more hats, and we got the like I told you, we got the K Money joints, the shoes, the gym shoes coming too.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. And upon request, and last time when I had you on the Jordan Dollars Effect, you got to bring out them glasses again for the women, man. That was
yeah,
amazing.
man. You know, I distributed, man. You know, my best friend got his own clothing line too, and he had a plug on the shades, man, some years back.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened. So
Hey, rest in peace to Bushido Biggs Allah.
yeah.
He was like amazing support of the Circle 7 brand, like for real.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
man.
gonna hold you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right this. I wanted to do it on camera, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to play no games. Brother Crux, can you hand me my Circle 7 lid?
Hey,
Okay.
Man. We gotta swap them out right quick. You know what I'm saying?
I want, hey, brother, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Hey, man. Y'all showing real love right now.
Left, man.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I want to do it on camera. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Hey, I got because like the new joints, man. I finally got me a mascot for the brand.
Okay.
You know, it's actually an alien with a Circle 7 hat on his head. So,
Hey, you shouldn't be foreign to these people, but you are the alien. I'm not gonna hold you.
hey, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, yeah, I know, right?
So,
hey, but look, hey, God, hey, look, hey, now. We got to tell them people some things. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it.
I Michael X Jr. man. I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
think you look
Hey,
like
that's
Malcolm X
crazy,
a little
man.
bit.
Because my supreme grand, she told me that.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm not off at all.
Yeah, and then one of my partners was like, "All you need is some glasses, and you'll be Malcolm X."
I'm talking about easy work.
Hey,
And I'm like,
before
cool
you
out with all
continue,
that. I don't even,
I know, right?
But,
We don't need that part, right?
I'm doing a lot of
we
work
want
for the nation, and
Mm-hmm.
my divine minister said that to me. He said, "You are our Malcolm X."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about that for a while. He said that before I moved here.
Mm.
So that was a little over a year ago. But I understood what he meant by that. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
The big homie Bay, man. You know what I'm saying? You know that's what
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I be having record names, pardon me, man, but the big homie Bay, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember when I first came, you was like, yeah, okay, hey, which one did you take? I was like, what are you talking about? Ew, that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it is what it is, like for real. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when you come back out with these hats, you got to give one that fit my big old head, man. I'm like,
Yeah, we,
the big head
the
scientists,
distributor
you know
we
what I'm
had,
saying?
they snapbacks was kind of, but they was the cheapest. They had good quality and they was the cheapest in bulk.
Oh, the quality is crazy.
yeah,
But
I want to make
I'm gonna try to find some better ones, man. Pay a little bit more for them because that was a problem. Like that's why, as big as my head is, that's why I don't wear one.
If your
Because I
head is
can't
big,
get
pause.
it.
If your head is big, pause. Then
we want to make sure.
It has to
what
be.
you think I'm going through, sir?
It has to be.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I got a partner body for all the germs and germettes and the niggas and niggerettes watching. I gotta take my Circle 7 off and put these headphones on and get to work, y'all. But look, this is my word. I want to do it on camera, y'all. Please take a gander. Make sure you get your Circle 7 gear. That's where we on right now. Hey, can you hear my radio voice going on? Make sure you go ahead and you know what I mean. Yeah. All right, put that over there.
Man, that's love,
on
man.
camera so we can see it. Yes, sir. Yeah. So, all right. Now, what we're gonna do? Oh, hold on. The guest has feedback. He may have two of the same apps open. Okay. That's what Blessed Girl is saying. So let's.
Yeah, it was a little echo. I know. I can still hear it on my end.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, do you got like two apps open, like the phone and the computer? Maybe
No,
you have to
I
turn one of them.
don't have a computer.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it's feedback, but we want to make sure everybody can,
Yeah, because this is an experience. This is yeah.
It's
This
not
is
bothering
amazing.
me.
So
It's not bothering me. As long as it sounds good on y'all end.
yeah, everything's good.
Yeah,
All right.
everything
Yeah, it's
good on
cool
that.
on
And
mine.
we
I ain't
just want to
tripping.
make sure to make sure the listeners,
Yeah.
if they can hear us clearly. So, bless girl, let us know. Do it sound a little bit better
Yeah. And then
as
also
we continue, though?
before we get off of anything, we did kind of mention that you were on the show before and all type of follies and all type of stuff was happening. And we even had to walk outside and you assured me like,
Come on,
hey,
man.
bro,
Stop talking about
it
that,
ain't
man.
nothing.
It's all good, man.
Ah.
Shorty was just
Oh man, Shorty was wilding, man.
she was drunk, man. You know,
Hey
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Hey brother, it's a hard feat to make
she
you
was
laugh.
she
You know
was
what I'm
caught in
saying?
she was caught in the sway.
Yeah.
She was she
It's
was
all
caught in
good,
the
man.
matrix, man.
Yeah, man. She was swaying, bro.
Yeah, to say the least, right there.
I could reflect back when that was me. So I had
Yeah,
patience
sure
with her.
Yeah.
yes, sir, you did. Yes,
Yeah,
sir, you
that's
did.
Yeah.
big.
And we had
Big.
all
I
type
wasn't
of
there for her.
technical
I was there
difficulties.
to build with y'all. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't see her coming.
I didn't see none of that neither. I ain't gonna hold you. All
Cause
right,
y'all
so
was
but
sipping
though,
though. Y'all was in there sipping now.
yeah,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
supposed to
What
be
y'all
able
do
to, you
that?
know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
you
she
supposed
just
to be able
sipped
to
a little
keep
bit too hard. She was sipping too hard.
man.
You got to keep that
Say
crystal away from her, bro. She was tweaking.
it's true
Yeah, man.
indeed.
She was tweaking hard,
It's
bro.
hard.
What
It's
she
very
bro?
hard.
She was tweaking hard,
She
bro.
was tweaking, bro. And y'all try to play it off.
You try.
We tried to.
With that happening and the technical difficulties, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, it's all good, man. You know.
yeah, but you did assure me, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Yeah, ain't no
he was
problem.
definitely a player about the situation, so we appreciate you, bro,
Yes,
for
sir.
Yes, sir.
having the patience to
Yes, sir.
experience. Shorty was a little, under the weather,
Out
but
her body.
yeah, I'm happy that we got the opportunity again to, really chop it up this time
Yeah,
without the
let's go,
distractions.
man. Let's go. It's all good. I'm up in here. I got my
Yeah.
girls back there. They handling the kitchen.
Oh yeah, easy work.
Slow motion right now, so I'm chilling.
Better than no motion. And then to say we're circling back. That's crazy to play on the name.
Man.
All right, yeah. It's we circling back. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. To be honest with you,
Thanks for having me.
way outside of just radio or anything like that. But thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? With me having
Praise be
these
to Allah.
books. Yes, praise be to Allah. All right, yes, peace, Islam. So look, this is what I want to do right now, right here. Before we get started, I do want to say the last time we was at my radio Chicago, I looked up and it was a crescent moon right above the station. And I do attribute that to you being there. All right. So yeah.
Thank
So
you, brother.
yes, sir. So if the Sheik is saying you are Malcolm, then I'm thinking he's right. All right, no, let's give the reins right here
To my nation, to my organization. I'm not the Malcolm to the world, none of that.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
just,
sir.
it's
Yes,
just, I'm just doing the work, man. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Thank
You know,
you for
my
the
divine
plug.
minister been teaching me for 20 years.
Mm.
So,
Mhm.
he's ancient. He's one of the elders for sure.
I would like to
Islamic
say,
elders. You know,
yeah.
he's our sultan.
I was like,
So it's
yes.
time for us young brothers that he's worked
Mhm.
and trained to step up.
I would
And
like
we
to
got to
thank
take the
Allah
reins
for
because
him.
we don't know how much longer he got on the manifest. So I'm definitely stepping up.
That part, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like
And
statistically I
no,
got a
go
little
ahead.
bit more time.
Yeah, statistically same.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would like to thank Allah for him, and I would like to thank
Alhamdulillah.
Allah for you because, yeah, within like I don't know, like past 7 years, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
sitting back and watching you and your growth. it definitely put me on and put me in tune. So I would like to thank Almighty Father God alive for the Sheik and you. And that's what it
That's a
is. I'm
blessing,
gonna
bro. I
hand these
appreciate that. I
reins.
appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna hand these reins. Yes, sir. We gotta clap it up for that. I'm gonna hand these reins right over here to the homie Crux because he is ready.
Oh, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
And within all that, I kind of know my brother, so I'm gonna say some things up in there.
Yeah,
but it's primarily up to the brother Crux. Let's go,
man. First and foremost, man, appreciate the brother, man. Peace to the God. You know what I'm saying? Circle 7 here. Blessed for the people that's tuned in that may not know, you know what I'm saying, who Circle 7 is. Artists, you know what I'm saying, businessmen. We can run down a list of things. When let's talk about the early beginnings. I know, man, you and bro, y'all came up.
Yeah, we
together,
grew up together. That's my brother, like for real.
Yes, sir.
He stayed one block away from me.
Come on, man.
We played basketball together. Like, let me tell you something. And this is no shade, but Cash is the hardcore version, the street version of Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
Oh, wow.
Carl Anthony Towns is cool, but he was that back in 90, 89, 90, 91. Killing. I'm talking about killing. That man's supposed to be playing in the league, man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was there. I played with him.
Hey, it was crazy. I promise you. Go ahead.
It was crazy. But yeah, we grew up together, man. Hooping in the hood and rapping and all type of stuff, man.
Hey, brother. I was telling the homie Crux and the brother Preem that I was in a very privileged situation to grow up in the hood that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we all was, man.
Our whole hood is nothing but a light to the world.
Talent.
Man.
Period. But go ahead. Let me get a five. Let me get a five.
But yeah, that's what it comes from. The hood.
Yeah, that right there just illustrate. That's why I wanted to establish that for people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? That that background, and coming from the same area and things of that nature. We here seeing, brothers come together and steal 100 and be able to chop it up, on our platform. And man, in Arizona right now, you know what I'm saying? Been out there for years, been out there for deep now. Man, can you explain to the people, like, how did you even, make that move from Chicago to Arizona, and then you got your own franchise going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you
sir.
brought a piece of Chicago with you to Arizona.
I did.
Ride.
5 years ago. I opened a Harold's Chicken out here. I was out here, like, my little brothers out here. So I would come out here and kick it or whatever. And it wasn't nothing to eat out. They got like Jack in the Box, In-N-Out Burger, El Pollo Loco. What else? Filiberto's. Like a bunch of stuff I have no clue, bro. So
Wow.
I did pretty good for myself.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Before you say that, before the brother Crux, he's about to dive in again. I already know it. My daughter's out there, right? My firstborn. And I was like, I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? My brother out there, he just opened up a Harris, man. You should go check it out. And she had already checked it out because I know you already had lines wrapping around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was crazy. It was crazy. Man.
And she was like, "You don't know him." I was like, "Wow."
Yeah, man. They be trying to treat me like some type of celebrity out here or something, man. Like,
what you doing to them people out there? My own daughter.
I'm not doing anything, brother.
You don't
I'll be in the back cooking.
You don't know him.
I be in the back cooking, man. I don't do none of these people, but they know me out here, man. I guess it's the 5 years we've been here, and for me, it's just like, I'm a people person. I like being with the people.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I try to treat everybody right. And that's it, I guess. I mean, because I'm not conceited or high minded, thinking I'm walking around like, oh, I'm the owner here.
Uh-oh.
Don't
High
nobody
yourself
even
and
know.
low
You know what
yourself,
I'm
but go
saying?
ahead.
Like,
Right.
I'm like the
Yeah,
janitor.
it's
You
just
know what I'm saying? That's me.
Hey.
hey.
If you watch the lives and what you do, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Because
I
hence the fact that we here normally on a Saturday, we here Sunday because the guy is a business owner and he had to, we had to work around his schedule to make this interview happen. So with that being said, let's flip it back to the beginning, man.
Okay.
Stella MC, man, one of the coldest in the city. How did you get off into
Gratitude.
what I'm saying, rhyming? Yeah, definitely, brother, definitely.
Uh,
Place.
listening to WHBK,
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
JP
man.
Chill. I heard. You know what I heard? I heard. Fat Girl on My Job. That was that Easy E, I think.
Yeah.
I got a
I think
fat
so.
girl.
Yeah.
On my job, I got a
Is
fat
that
girl.
was
On
that
my
Easy
job.
E?
That's crazy.
That's correct. Yeah, that's easy.
Okay, right. Okay, whoever that was. I think that was
Right. I
because
think
it
that
was
was
that one and a few others. But anyway, I was listening to HPK. Like, hey, you could on the radio, you can tune that boy perfectly. You got to work with it a little bit though. You
Yeah.
get it on
Yeah.
88.5, and I fell in love, man.
Yeah, man.
I was recording cassette tapes. I was memorizing the Fat Boys, Skinny Boys, Easy E, everything they was playing on that radio show.
Yeah, man.
JP Chill. I was,
JP Chill.
hey,
Shout out to him.
they saying I still got feedback, man. Y'all want me to come out and come back in?
Yeah, let's do that. And then we could
All
probably go
right.
to, yeah.
Yeah, y'all go to a commercial break or something.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back in. Oh, send me another link, or send me whatever link you want me to come back in on.
Oh, no, hey, brother, this the link. Let's just
Just come
redo
out
it.
and
We'll
come
go
back
to
in.
Yeah, we'll go to commercial
Yeah.
break and
I
then
bet.
it's on.
All right.
All right. Yeah, man, we want to make sure everybody here, Circle 7, because we're going to get in depth in some things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just laying out the history. Like I said, we here on the this is true Chicago history that we talking about. And we talking about some things that man industry, you know what I'm saying? Here, y'all gonna get a lot in this interview.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful that the brother is here so we can chop it up, you know what I'm saying, on a note that we didn't get a chance to last
Yeah,
time.
man. Do the. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
We ain't gonna dwell on that. We ain't gonna dwell on that. Peace.
Can you hear that? Can you hear
Peace
that?
to the
Wait.
queen on that.
Can you hear that? Go do it. Yeah, man.
Peace to the queen, though. We ain't gonna do it like that.
Oh no, peace to the queen. She know we had a conversation about it, but we got to get out of Matrix. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
We got to give it a Matrix.
We got to get out of Matrix.
Yeah,
but that's why we got our live chat, so we'll know, because we want to make sure we technically sound. And everything is everything.
Because when we chop it up, man, these sound bites gonna be crazy. For real. I already know, you know what I'm saying? So what we gotta do is, since that happened, let's do this. Yeah, so we had a glitch in the Matrix, and what just happened. And then before we get off into anything, let's make sure we do this. It's the Copyright Act, because I don't want no problems with you people of 1976. Allowances made for fair use, such as for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And we've done all of the above. And that's what's really, really going on. You understand what I'm saying? And what I want to do is, this is what I want to do. I want to go ahead and give you guys some music real quick. And it's the homie Crux. It's called the intro.
Oh,
are you ready?
That's a throwback.
Throwback for real. Let's go.
Music stars from Chicago caught in the crossfire between gangster rap and true life gangbanger reality.
We're going to take you now to Chicago, where this past weekend at least 52 people were shot, 8 of them killed, in a wave of violence across the state.
Dreams, hustlers told triple beams. Heavy Chevy spinning blocks, 24 inches TV screens. Don't call them rats no more, but these stocks be busting down. Get them a lima reader, a blunt loud, in the black and now. Everybody cracking cars, pushing pills, and they selling lean. Used to be pitching dope, jack boys, and they were selling green, but that ain't going nowhere. Loud back, an official thing, but what they don't tell you, some spread without the histamines. Used to be gang banging, but now can't even call it that. Now it's blocks against other blocks, beefing on internet, spilled over into the streets. Now it's on when they meet in the dead time where everybody seem like they packing heat. Guns are so accessible, gays are so acceptable. Never seen a time with so many girls is bisexual. Dudes wearing dresses and skirts, preference is questionable. Start to think these rappers and actors really impressionable. I deal with a select few, make moves with my eyes glued on every angle and direction in my peripheral. Cause you can't trust the soul out here, it's getting critical. Preacher said it's in Revelations, it's getting biblical. Police on the rampage, daily news front page. Stretch that boy out for no reason at all. It ain't safe and they might just get suspended a couple of months with pay. Why that boy life lost 18 in the early grade. My right song for the younger brave, those trapped in this ghetto maze. Power to the struggle, I'm still rocking my French braids. Walk off in the office with perfect grammar, they look afraid. In a 3-piece suit, nicely groomed, but I'm hood raised. America's worst nightmare, young, black, and educated. Thought I wouldn't make it, but perseverance I demonstrated. Tried to break me down, but I'm God body, I elevated. Tried to write me off with take roadblocks, I penetrated. That's the story of coming up in this wicked nation, deeply melanated. Because of that, heavily hated. Swore to tell the truth on this mixtape, even if they hate it. Return to real music, 80s baby, anticipated. Shit. Hey man, I want y'all go ahead, man, get ready for this mixtape. It is Return to Real Music, 80s baby, volume 2. We about to get into it already. It is.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, Kingpen dug in the crates for that one.
Hey man, sometimes I do that. I dig in the crates, and I think that's one of the.
They still got the French braids, man.
Yeah, hey man, hold on. We gotta clap it up for that, for the French braids. And yo, shout out to your barber because he be having you laced.
Oh man, appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do that. And guess what? To be very honest with you, the brother that we finna bring back in, Mr. Circle 7.
Circle 7 is back, y'all.
Hey yo, let me tell you something. He's a barber.
Yeah.
All right. So let's not get it confused about that.
Yeah, that's another thing we got to talk about.
Yeah.
Jack of many trades, you feel me?
So let's bring it back in. Yo. Hey, yo, we back, sir. What's going on?
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
how I'm
Yes, sir.
sounding?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, so how I'm sounding?
Hey,
still
man,
in
you
there.
sound beautiful
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
it sound much better, bro, for
Yes,
real,
sir.
on
Yeah.
my end.
I don't have no headphones or nothing. That's probably why.
Okay. Well, hey, look. Hey, we here for it. So I'm gonna make sure, anything cracking, we gonna make sure this happens. That is that.
And this is really like the meat of the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we want to get off into the artist, and the journey and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So we want to give the people a visual, like your experience as an MC starting out and all of the accolades that you have achieved. Even so much so, I mean, man, we talking about record deals on the table with major labels.
Yeah.
This brother went from, you know what I'm saying, from the bottom to the top and seen a lot.
And the good and the evils that came along with it.
Came along with it. And,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I just want to get his brother the flow just to give y'all his experience. Because, you know, being an artist coming from Chicago, you know what I'm saying, it's very, very, very specific. You know what I'm saying? So for people that don't understand, and when you hear big names out here, a lot of these brothers was around these names, you know what I'm saying? And a part of that, you know, experience. So I'm going to give this brother the flow, man. Circle 7, man. Talk to him.
I can't. I'm trying to see if they can hear me. I'm trying to see if they can hear me. I don't know if y'all still hear the echo. Can y'all hear it? Okay, y'all hear me?
Nah.
Okay, y'all hear me?
Everything good.
Yeah,
yes,
everything good now. I think we the levels.
I can still hear it, but I'm just trying to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Easy work. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he working on it now just to make sure. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna text my sister to go in the live to make sure to see what she say.
Yeah, I'm on this phone. So.
Yeah. But with that being said, man, we can still give the people a little brief history as far as just starting out. Did you start out like, you know what I'm saying, on the open mic tip, or you know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
writing raps in grammar school.
Okay.
I went to music school. Like I played percussion and all that. I went to McKinney's on Michigan. It was 111th in Michigan. Used to be a music school on 111th in Michigan.
That's crazy.
McKinney's music school.
Considering the Y situation, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Roseland baby, man.
Hey, man. Hey, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I took advantage. My mama had us taking advantage of all of that.
Yeah.
But
hey, peace out to my grandmother. Rest in peace to your moms and my grandmas, man. They had us.
forever never.
Yes, yeah, man. Because
I
remember,
I had already had a brush with music just through my family, being in the church. You know, my uncle's playing how to play the organ, and my cousin playing the drums. I'm playing the drums. I was singing in the choir, stuff like that. So music was already in me. But like I say, when I started listening to HPK, and I had never heard nothing like that. You know, I'm hearing, you know, that's around the time when Sugar Hill Gang and that rap, and I memorized that rap. Like it was important to me to memorize the Sugar Hill Gang rap, the whole thing. So that's what sparked the love for rap or for hip hop for me. And I just started doing it. You know, I'm an artist. I was a multimedia art major in high school. You know, I had a scholarship offer to go to the Art Institute of Chicago, which I messed up. But you know, just being an artist, you know, this is another form of expression, hip hop. But this is the most interesting of everything, out of drawing and painting, you know. So from there, it just turned into a real serious love affair, man. It was like a passion that I couldn't let go of, and I just. I mean, we always on it though. Just the hood. It's crazy how the hood was like, you know, producers and rappers. I'm talking about our celebrities was in the hood.
Yeah.
Dating all the way back to when I was in grammar school, it was rappers in the hood that we was looking up to.
Yeah.
That was motivating us to just to impress them. We would go and try to write our best rap so we can go rap in front of them. So y'all good?
You know,
Y'all good?
Yeah, we hearing it's still an echo, but we gotta
it is, man.
Yeah, we gotta make it happen. Not sure why that is happening, but
yeah, I'm not sure either. But I just wanted to text and see if we still had a little slight echo. I don't know if it's you know, due to something that we can fix on our end. Maybe we could turn the volume down.
You know, on our side, I can turn our mics like that or whatever. Let me make sure I ain't got nothing on myself.
Yeah, I can still hear. Yeah, I can still hear.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Because normally when that happens, it's like
I'm shutting mine.
It'd be like two different devices at the same time.
You know, like radio. Like
like you might have to.
So do I need to turn my volume down or something?
Probably. Let's try that.
Let's try that.
Let's make sure. You know
what about now? What about now? Nah, you can still hear. You can still hear.
On our end, I don't.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Yeah. On our end, I don't hear anything. We've shot.
Well, see if the listeners can hear or the viewers can hear.
Yeah, that part. So
I'm gonna turn.
Reach back.
I turned it down so if the viewers can't hear it, then. But
go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk, please.
Yeah, I hear it. It's like a slight echo when you know.
Yeah, I can hear it too. It is a slight echo. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, shit. I don't think that it's not on our end. Wait, yeah, she says she still hears an echo up. Yeah, we can hear. Man,
is this StreamYard an actual app?
Yeah.
Like that I can go download or something?
Yeah, so
it's we can hear you perfect, G. It's wait.
Right, we gonna get it together though. Trust me.
We good, man.
Yeah, I can definitely, man. Gee, I can hear it, but we do want everybody to hear these words that we manifest. So you know what I'm saying. Just make sure everything good. You know what I'm saying.
Hey, we got to come back out and come back in again. We can do it again. I'm chilling, man.
Easy work. I do want to say before we do anything is that I did not know, bro, and I told you this off the cuff, that you had dealings with the Art Institute like that, because when I was in grammar school, when I left the hood, and my parents had me in the Wild.
Mm-hmm. Look what Blessed Girl say. Like, do you have two of the same apps open? So maybe, like on your phone, you probably got too many apps open or something.
Oh, me?
Yeah. I made sure. I just heard it. There.
Hold on, let me see.
Highlight her comment so he can see.
Yeah. Let me. I'll bring it in. Bam. Echo. Boom.
Yeah. Do we have two of the same app? Maybe he might be able to resonate with that, because I know that sometimes just from doing with YouTube and StreamYard.
All right, what about now? It's still doing it.
It's still doing it. Wow.
I closed the
Go ahead.
Yeah, I closed the apps and stuff.
Well, yeah. On our end, I don't hear it.
On
our end, I don't hear it.
But see, I'll be hearing it when
it'd be for the public though to really see it or whatever.
Yes.
All right, look. I'm gonna come out and come back in again. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Yeah, yes, sir. But hey, look, when you come back in, man, pause. We gonna keep going because this is cold as hell.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, we back. You know, it's always something with the Matrix.
Man.
It's always something with the Matrix.
Yeah, man. Every time we trying to build with the God, it's like, man, the devil working or something. Man.
Shaitan don't want us to build or something.
Yeah, man. He don't want us to build, but we gonna get it together, man. You know, God always, good always overpowers the bad by three.
We talking about easy work. So what we gonna do? We gonna play a video real quick, right? It's T Black, and the joint is called Streets.
What's up, Black?
Let's go.
Hello? Yeah. Shit do change. For sure. About to pull up to the block right now.
Everybody switching up, back doing they main niggas. I ain't from that shit. I never condone that shit where I'm from. I'm from Coast, motherfucker, across them tracks, 8200, big ol'.
I miss my dog, same nigga that'll ride for me. On coast, getting drunk with the Glock on me. Every night on them blocks, laying it 5 for me. East side, cross them tracks till I die, homie. Lil' bro beat his case and they lied on him. Didn't think that a nigga nigga testify on them. I guess faces do change when they tell on you. When the knocks hit the trap and they bail on you. Same niggas from the trenches, yeah, from the mud. Took a bow to the streets and forever plugs. Loyalty over love, now they doing drugs. I grew up with them hitters that'll do a plug. Show no love to you ropes, niggas full of bugs. If I can't trust you, ain't no talking. Get them touched. Play the game like a pussy and you getting fucked. I'm from a place, if we want it, you gon' give it up. You ain't no looking over here, them niggas jacking. You keep that ratchet in the field when you in traffic. Be about that action in the field, it get tragic. That's why I keep a pump like an asthmatic. Yo, now would you ride for your niggas, dog? Now would you slide for your niggas, dog? So many questions in my head, y'all. I can't let it go until I let it go. I miss Ghost. Game over, that's a sweep. Track Hawk, yeah, the Jeep. Made men don't speak. 100 shots you can keep. Spinning blues in my sleep. These jewels ain't cheap. Headhunters just eat. She been sucking for a week. I've been trapping off the sweep. With the forces on my feet. My wrist, 20 bands, and my taste is unique. FN for the vultures who be watching like it's sweet. Don't try me, end up in a lake over east. Everybody got switches like they came with a lease. Moving like the gods, I'm ordained like a priest. I just want the money, ain't no room for the weak. We came for the pie, ain't no room for a piece. I was raised in the trenches, my heart in the streets. Russell Square, baby, my soul in the east. I know what it's like to see your homie in the sheet. Never leave the crew without your pole in the streets. Ain't no lagging over here, them niggas jacking. You keep that ratchet in the field when you in traffic. Be about that action in the field, it get tragic. That's why I keep a pump like an asthmatic. Yo, now would you ride for your niggas, dog? Now would you slide for your niggas, dog? So many questions in my head, y'all. I can't let it go until I let it all. Ain't no lacking over here, them niggas jacking. You keep that ratchet in the field when you in traffic. Be about that action in the field, it get tragic. That's why I keep a pump like an asthmatic. Yo, now would you ride for your niggas, dog? Now would you slide for your niggas, dog? So many questions in my head, y'all. I can't let it go until I let it all. My dogs.
See, I was raised by them real niggas. See, we put the law down in the field, nigga.
I can't let it go until I let it all.
All right, we back. It's Kingpen Crux show right here on ShotRadio.live. And again, I'm Kingpen, and this is the homie Crux. We have a special guest, and we're gonna keep working this out until we get it right. And I promise you, because this is a very important interview for the culture, ourselves, and also the hood where we came up from. To be very honest with you, 9 Trey all day, baby. All right, so let's bring the homie back in. Yes, sir. We back.
Yo,
Easy work. Easy work.
It's
baby.
still in there.
Are you still hear it?
Yeah, but let's go, man.
Let's
get it.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
Let's
make it happen. So
let's make it happen.
Brother,
They just got to listen. They just got to listen to both voices.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man.
So
but, hey, y'all gonna want to hear both voices. Y'all gonna want to hear this interview.
I'll talk slow.
Yes,
and let everything, you know.
Let it manifest. Let it build.
Yeah.
All right,
so they can listen twice.
Twice the
Be like, what you say?
You get
that's
it.
what he said.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, man. Right. And clap it up too. That's amazing. That's totally amazing.
So yeah, man.
Before you do that, I did want to say, pick up right where I left off, is that, in grammar school, I was at Georgia and Pullman after I left Gillespie, you know what I'm saying? And wow, it was a little tad bit different than where we was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my mama would not let me go to Gillespie.
Hey, bro, she was totally right.
Hey, shout out to Gillespie.
She sent me to Catholic school.
Hey, I was in Catholic school before Gillespie, and then my pops came back from St. Louis, and then we was on the cheat mode after that. And then I went there, and it was terrible, man. Mr. Lucius class doing special ed people at Gillespie, man. I wound up having some of my first fights. messing with Gillespie. You know, we had
Yeah,
at
man.
Gillespie, you know what I'm saying? We grew up with Princeton Park, but it's different having to see him every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was mad different. But once I got to hey, no, hold on, right after Gillespie, I had to go to Van Velicigen, which is closed right now. But yeah, that was even way more heinous than Gillespie, to be very honest with you. It was people getting stabbed and all that in grammar school. It was a
let's
whole
get back to it,
it
bro.
was a whole prison. But hold
let's
on,
get back to it.
Oh
Let's
yes,
get back to it.
Hey, we're gonna get back to it, but I do want to say once I got to Georgia, I know, right? Once I got to Georgia and Pullman, that's when I started displaying the art, and then boom, I wound up getting a scholarship to the Art Institute. That's my word, and I didn't know that was in your repertoire as well. You know what I'm saying? So I did
Yeah,
want
it
to bring
was.
that up.
But I messed up.
Yeah, yeah, me
All I
too. But go
wanted to do
ahead.
was just rap.
Oh man.
I didn't care about my other artistic abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Not
wanted to
knowing the
rap.
whole time,
So
not knowing the whole time, all of it tie in. But go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I could have. That would have put me in, catapulted me into music, being at the Art Institute. I know that now.
Mm-hmm.
But my mother never pushed me. Like my dad wasn't really around like that. My dad from out west, so he had a whole nother family on the west side. So he
Wow.
wasn't around that much. So my mother, she didn't really push me like that to do. She didn't nurture my talents. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And brother,
but
I did not know. I did not know a whole lot about our childhood, man. I went to St.
yeah,
Joachim with your sister. You know what I'm saying? I got the
hmm
whole pictures and everything. Us looking crazy
yeah,
and
I was
showing
there.
it. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
right there.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
was just a
sir. So
little.
yeah,
I was a
shout out
wild
to
little dude,
Shirley.
man.
Yeah, I know. Go
But
ahead.
Saint Joachim, believe it or not, Saint Joachim is where I honed my rapping skills because it
I
was
know.
other like my classmates. So this is what happened, right? This is when I really knew I wanted to be a rapper. We were in fourth grade.
Mm.
Had a Black History program,
Woo.
but I got sick, so I missed it. And all of my friends did Black History raps and
Mm.
performed them.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back to school and they was making fun of me, like, yeah, you missed it. We did this, you did that.
Hey, that's kind of
So I
dope
went
though.
home and
When you think about it, like Black History, was the first time. Something centered around Black History was the first time that you say, "Hey, this is what I want to do." You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I
Yeah.
went home and
So peace
I
to the
wrote my
family.
own Black History rap.
Hey,
Still, even
peace
though I
out to
missed the
one of your
show.
favorite. Peace out to one of your favorite rappers, Nas. I gotta say it.
Oh
What
yeah,
you think
man.
I'm trying to kick knowledge? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, ain't nobody messing with Nas, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody's
I
messing
can
with Nas.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know, just on this journey that we speaking on with this brother. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a lot of you know, you have went like viral lately. You know what I'm saying, bro? You
Yeah,
went
with
viral
the
lately.
interview. I mean, not with the interview, with the live, the story.
With the Ye Chronicles, go ahead.
Yeah, with the Day
Yeah,
Chronicle. I mean, what part we on now? We like on part 7 or 8?
Got to
yeah,
be.
it's 7 coming up.
Six.
Yeah, yeah.
We on 6. You know what I'm
So yeah, we want to go ahead and just dive in. You know what I'm saying? To what's going on
Yeah,
right now. But
get
man,
down to why we
what
really here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Tucson and
I'm just
Bulls and
joking with you.
Fonz. Go ahead. I know, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, we here because we want to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Circle 7 as a legend in the
No
city,
doubt,
first and foremost. You know what I'm
no doubt.
saying? And also, there is, you know what I'm saying, some chitter chatter. You know what I'm saying? That turned into a small little thing. It turned to a big little thing, but it's all history. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's all
saying?
history.
Because make sure, make no mistake. You know what I'm saying? He could have been did this. Circle 7, he could have been came out here and exposed a lot of information.
Hey,
Yep.
so
Yep.
It's just, something had to transpire for Circle 7 of all people.
yeah.
Big Face Hunters of all people.
Peace.
To say
come out
something.
here
To say something.
to say anything on that note. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to say on record that I do remember a diss record, and I'm gonna need that record.
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember it too.
I've been around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got a long memory pause, so it's like, all right.
I remember it
I
too.
remember the diss record now. All right. Now go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's gonna come up in maybe that might be part 8 or 9.
8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got to talk about when DJ Ferris threatened me on the radio, and we went up to the bi level. Remember the bi level?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was about 70 of us.
Was that
Leon invited us to invited me actually to an interview up there.
And for clarity, you say Leon. Who are you talking about?
Leon Rogers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I got to talk about that because Ferris told me to watch my mouth.
Wow.
On the radio.
Which at that time is the wrong move. Go ahead.
That's when he was at 92.3. No, he's still at 92.3. That's when Leon was at 92.3.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He said, man, so y'all might get that in
Tone
part
Capone
8 or
was
9
there
or
too.
something like that.
Tone Capone was there.
Yeah, so we talk about that too.
Yeah.
Tone and Shag and all them was up there.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah.
Shag was cutting hair. Go ahead.
I just had to go check and see. I had to go, check his temperature. But I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Easy work.
But yeah, man. So we about part. That was the last one, part 6.
Yeah.
Part 6, yeah, man.
That was when we was coming back from New York.
Yeah, so for people that don't know, you know what I'm saying, like we talking about juggernauts in the city when we talk about Ferris and Circle 7 and Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? That if you go to this brother's page on Facebook, he has a whole series that he's laying out with his experience was a lot of these people. You know what I'm saying? That's in the city, and we know it's official because he was there. You know what I'm saying? We talking about history, Chicago history. So what I want to get to is like what prompted you, bro, to come out and layer this, layer this out like this, and have you felt like, because you more of a reserved person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you more of a reserved person.
Yeah, I be chilling.
On the surface. Yeah, you be chilling. You know what I'm saying? You be to getting your bag and busting your moves on the business side. So it was kind of like, damn, Circle 7 speaking. Oh, everybody gonna tune in because he don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And thank you for that exclusive interview.
Yeah. So we got the exclusive with Circle 7 right now, man. Can you tell us what triggered you to want to go and express what actually happened?
I just got tired of the folly, man. I mean,
yeah.
Dude is tripping, man. He's tripping, bro.
Yeah, I seen the whole thing with Donda's house.
Yeah,
You
I
know, it
pray
was
for the
like a
brother,
celebration.
man. That's still our brother, man. You know, when at the end of the day, that's still one. He come from our community, so that's our brother, man.
That's our brother, man.
Even though he decided to, delegate with the other side,
delegate
whatever.
with the other side, whatever.
But he tripping, bro. So he been tripping ever since he did what he did to me. But
So, for people that don't know, man, like the whole situation fell out with, you know, Cash was getting deals, record deals. Your deal was on the table. You know what I'm saying? Can you kind of give the people an understanding of the business transaction that was going on and how you feel like Kanye was trying to block brothers, you know what I'm saying? Out they deal, because that's bogus, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we gonna pray for the brother. You know what I'm saying? He come from, you know, where we come from, but at the end of the day, if he out here blocking brothers from progress and getting their
now he's
deals
wrong.
signed, and yeah,
He's definitely wrong.
for people,
You know what I'm saying? And
And
the perspective that I took a long time ago was to just let everything go. But
but
we had a bidding war going on. Infrared Music Group. Sure you know about the history of that. But
shout out to
you know,
Infrared.
me and my cousin, we put that together and it took off, man. And we had a little bidding war. So I had a few deals on the table. But this one particular deal was a deal for it was a single deal. And Kanye produced it. But you know, at the time he's still trying to get his foot in the door as a producer. So being on some starstruck, you know, just trying to impress these I guess so-called rappers, celebrities or whatever. You know, he paying more attention to them than he is to us as far as who he working with. You know. So I did a song over one of his beats and they wanted to do a deal. It was a single deal, I think it was 250,000 for one song. If the song went gold, then I would have did an album with him. That was with Epic Records. And we talked about it. He said everything was good. Contracts is on the table. You know, he was gonna get his check. But what he was doing was he was trying to lease beats. You know, he'd give you a beat because I didn't pay for the beat.
Hey, bro,
You
that
know,
lease is a different animal, bro. That leasing is
yeah,
a different animal.
yeah, people. So he'd give 3, 4, 5 people the same beat. And what was happening was that some people was giving him $4,000, $5,000 for a beat that he was still leasing to other people. He didn't do that with
Speaking of
me.
payroll, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't do it with me, but we had an agreement. He gave me his word that he wasn't going, you know. I mean, the deal was on the table, like contracts drawn up, everything.
So was that the agreement between you guys? What I'm hearing is that it wasn't in writing. It was the gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, we had the contracts, but we hadn't signed them. Like, you know, production agreements and all of that was drawn up. So, but we made like me and Ye on the phone all the time. Like we all hung out together. Me, Ye, Bug, GLC, Really Though, Timmy G, all us, man. We all hung together, same circle. John Monopoly, Don C,
Shout out to the
Happy,
Oh man, that's bringing back
Chewy,
memories, man.
Juju, Rah Rah, all them.
John
Hustle
Monopoly, I
period,
never
all
heard
that
that.
stuff.
that's crazy, right,
That's
Crux?
crazy.
Hey, brother, peace. That hey man, Crux got a lot of these, you know, some of these stories.
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, I mean, we all got stories with these gatekeepers, man.
Gatekeepers.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now,
You know what I'm saying? We know who they are, what they are, man. Let's just be truthful here. You know, the people that you got to worry about the most is your own people.
facts.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy.
we can sit and point the finger at other nationalities all day, man.
Mm-hmm.
But the predicament we in is a predicament we put ourselves in.
Man, I'm so happy you said that, bro. Because we could talk about the white man or any other man until foundational Black Americans prioritize foundational Black Americans. I mean, we'll forever be in the same boat. And if we taking brothers and Xing them out of business situations, like, you know what I'm saying, how you just describe how you put yourself in a situation off your talent. You know what I'm saying? And for another brother to block that, you know what I'm saying, is the perfect problem in our society. That
Yeah.
it's enough for all of us to eat. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is, that's the thing. Our economic appetite has to be checked, man. Because if a certain amount of money makes you do these things to your own people, that's a problem.
So what does that say?
If you got to walk out your
when you are
door and you looking at all of this activity, but naturally you have to be on defense against your own. And then from there, you go into an industry. And in order for you to do something that Allah has given you as a talent, naturally, in order for you to do that, you have to go through your own people who are going to require something out of you or block you on your progress. So that they can be the one that's going to break the door down, or the one that's going to be known as the best of, or so that's what he was.
At the end of the day,
Competition is good, but at the same time, competition is it could be a vice. Because if you take competition too serious, thinking that you're better or the best at something, you take that too serious, you begin to overshadow or frown upon the next person that has the same capabilities as you and the same capabilities for success as you. Especially if it's something like music. Man, Chicago got the best lyricists, bro. To this day.
To this day, bro.
so is music
Kanye knew
the devil's playground?
Huh?
So is
What you
music
say?
still the
What you say?
is music still the devil's playground? Does the shaitan still run that part?
So in my the temple meeting I had today, I was talking to my members about haram and halal, or haram or halal music, because ultimately in Islam it's said that music is haram or unlawful, and that comes from hadith, from the sunnah. It doesn't come from Quran.
Hadiths.
So it's an
the funny
arguable topic. But my thing is, there's haram music, but music itself, harmony is life. Harmony is what holds this universe together. So there could be beautiful music made. Birds make music. So I don't really see it that way. However, the music industry, that's something different. You know, because your talent is not based on the industry. The industry is based on your talent. Without our talent, like you see how the actors, you see what they did? When they boycotted, the Writers Guild or something like that, they came together. They're like, look, y'all ain't nothing without us.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I want to pause that right quick because I'm starting to hear the echo on my end now.
Hey, bro, this is what I want to do. Hey, God, hey, peace, God, Islam. This is what I want to do. I want to have you hit my line.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then, because I don't want this interrupted.
Oh, you talking about like so I can talk over the? You can have me on speaker.
Yeah.
We could put you on speakerphone. Therefore, the people can hear your words.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Clearly.
So hit me with
that's cool. They don't need to see my face.
Hey, we gave him a full presentation of the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I come back on another time. We figured out I come back on, man. Y'all can have me on another show.
Oh no.
No, I ain't talking about this. We still gonna do this, but I'm just saying if they want to see, the God, I come back on the visual side another time.
I'm gonna go ahead and flash the flyer while you talking.
Yeah.
No worries. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna make this happen.
Yeah, we gonna make it happen. What I'm thinking too, because you know we keep it funky on the Kingpen Crux show. It's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? We with our people, so we would if they letting us know it ain't right, we ain't gonna force nothing. But what we gonna do is whenever we can set up another one, we gonna set up another one. You know what I'm saying? We can set that up anytime. This our spot, this our platform. And whenever, you know, Circle 7 in the city and he touched down.
Happening soon,
you know what I'm saying? You know, hey, we gonna always
I come into the studio, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, live in the flesh. And then, you know, what we gonna do now for everybody that's tuned in, we are gonna have Circle 7 call in so we could just y'all can hear. Y'all see the man, y'all see the visual. And now y'all just gonna hear the words. It ain't gonna be no echo. It's gonna be clear and concise. Because I want to make sure we get all of this so we have content for y'all to go back and be like, oh, he said that. That's what happened. And y'all can see how dope this brother is and really hear everything that he said. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is.
So yes, sir.
All right, so send me the number, man. Send it to the inbox.
Yes, sir. I got you. Easy work. We finna make this happen. Period.
All right.
Hey, man, we gonna make sure we get y'all. We gonna work it out, man. You know, technical difficulties be technical difficulties, but at the end of the day, this is a story that y'all need to hear. We gonna make it happen. So we gonna have the brother call in. You know what I'm saying? And then we just gonna put him on speaker, just like man yesterday. Y'all know we wouldn't be here on no Sunday if it wasn't special.
I promise you that.
Now, next Sunday, we got another special. You know what I'm saying? With the brother Renegade, Ren Terry, Ren Go Boys. We'll be here next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But right now, man, we got Circle 7.
It's an amazing.
That's breaking down a lot of history, Chicago history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? OG in the game. You know what I'm saying? Businessman. Whole time artist. You know what I'm saying? Before he did that, he was cutting hair, had his own barbershop. Right here in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? So we celebrating our legends and we break it down some game. We chopping up some game with y'all.
Yeah. So in between time, in the meantime, what we finna do is we finna give y'all some music.
Let's get to it.
Real quick. And without further ado, I really have to do this. Affiliated Black Kings.
Let's get to it. It say get back.
Come on, man. Hit a button, man. Hit a button. Let's go.
This that get back. This that get back. This that get back. This that get back. Get snatched. This that get back. back. This that get back. This that get back. This that get back. This that get back. Hey, cake. Just like the earth, I follow the sun. Step to this light, you leaving well done. Battle my band, we coming with drums. Believe me, I would hate to take it to guns. Gotta stay smart, humans are dumb. Built a bakery where we get the crumbs. Killing our own while they settle, they come. Shifting the minds, get to that spot. Rip them apart, gifted with bars. Words is weapons, so you leaving with scars. No remorse when we fleeing them cars. No speed limit on the road to the stars. Fuck Hollywood, I'm talking about Mars. Disrespectful when I'm dealing them cards. You pussy, you fry, you snow in the sun. You niggas ain't hard. So all of my rides, I put that on God. Gas and matches, about to cook up a bride. Heavily charred, feathered and tar. Find your ass in your panties and bra. They'll be looking at, yeah. In your place, you get part, yeah. Back for blood and recharge, yeah. Readjusted them bars, yeah. Stay inside when it's dark, yeah. Won't stand a chance against ours, yeah. Determined and deadly. Murderous melodies, devilish heavenly. Piranha the pedigree. We gon' forever eat. Supremacy, legacy, something you'll never be. Out of my way, you better be. Crash through all obstacles ahead of me. Tell her prepare for the treachery. Really the message, whole mess of heat. Bake 'em like mom's favorite recipe. Ain't no question who the better be. Give me an A, then a letter B. K's the crown, we forever kings. This to get back. Nigga like me want everything in the wedding ring. On a level you niggas can never see or ever reach. On everything, plus on the G. At this point, you should be scared of me. Cause at this point, I am supreme. Nah, correction. At this point, I'm O and E. Just like the earth, I follow the sun. Step to this light, you leaving well done. You step to this light, you leaving well done. You step to this light, you leaving well done. Wanna step to this light? This is that get back. This that get back. That get back. This is that get back. This that get back. That get back. This is that get back. Niggas, so get back or get snatched.
Popping the top, relaxation after accomplishing the amazing. Affiliated with the most hated, associated with the most greatest. Look at who you facing, most dedicated, outstanding manhandling. Regulating these faggots, leave them with tragic on the rapture. Renegade murder massacre all through the east side of Chi-Town. Get down or lay down on the killing ground. Gorilla bound, fake smiles and frowns when I bust through the crowds. No smoke from these jokes, they just trying to sell some loud or some coke. Cause anything that I'm blicking, I'm laying them down like they ballin' them JG coming out of Orange Mound. Who's the man now amongst y'all lollies and clowns? Cause everybody claim to be king but too weak to hold the crown. You're quick to shoot because you know you wouldn't last around. Pound for pound, under a minute you're going down. Dance around you like Joshua, hitting harder than Wilder. With the power of the illness, the rain and the fire, boy.
Just like the earth, I follow the sun. Step to this light, you leaving well done. You step to this light, you leaving well done. You step to this light, you leaving well done. Wanna step to this light? This is that get back. This that get back. That get back. This is that get back. This that get back. That get back. This is that get back. Niggas, so get back or get snatched. O and E.
Yeah.
All right, so yo, we back. All right.
Woo. Yeah, back in the day, yeah.
Yo. Come on, son. Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, we back in the building, y'all. Nothing's gonna stop this interview. I'm not here to hold you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna stop this interview. We having some situations with that mic, but keep it right over here, and then yeah. Just keep it close to yours, and then we gonna make this happen. This is. Yeah. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. So, all right. So now we back. Now, brother Crux, brother Peace, Islam. Go ahead and yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think it sounds better. You know.
Yeah.
See in the chat.
Check two. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Hey, brother, you a friend of the program, so this ain't hey, nigga. We pardon my body, but we gonna get it in. No worries.
Yeah, it's all good. Let's go though.
Yeah, I think that sounds much better. I'm just gonna have to hold it. Yeah, we live in effect. You sound great.
Okay.
So let's go back to where we left off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was talking about the deal. You know what I'm saying? And he sold the beat to Trina, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait a minute. So the beat that he made for you, he sold to Trina too. Now we talk.
So we never got the deal done, but he wanted $35,000 for the beat at the time. You know what I'm saying? And they were gonna pay him for the beat. You know what I'm saying? But Trina offered him more.
Now we talking about Kanye West right now.
My thing, talking about Ye. But my thing was, you should have never played the beat for her anyway. But now when I think about it, when I thought about it later on, he had already played the beat for her. You know what I'm saying? But he brought us a whole dat tape of beats to the studio and told us we could have any beat that we wanted. Shorty got some beats, you know what I'm saying? Bird or Hitmakers, people will know him as today, but he got some beats. We were just making music. You know, Bug making beats, Ye making beats. Mike Guy, he called himself Ice Drake at the time. That was that's Shauna, little brother. He used to be over there doing beats, you know. So we just had all these beats and we just making music. And I was making, you know, I hear what I hear on Ye stuff, and I heard the beat and I did something to it. But I really didn't think nothing of it. I'm just maxing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making music. Make the next one. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. We over there every day. Like I have my own crib, but I'm living in, you know, we in there.
Under the Pac Act.
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it, smoking weed, drinking, just making music. Like we had so much comfortability in there. Like we had the futons in there, big screen TV, refrigerator, shower, you know. Hell's right across the street. You know. So we got everything, and just the equipment, we could just record. Like I ain't gotta pay for nothing.
Shout out to E, man.
Man,
yeah,
that's a rapper's dream right there. You know what I'm saying? You got
and Ye coming over there. This is, like I say, this is the Ye that got the, you know, the cornrows with the Timbs and the purple fat goose
and the Pelly Pellies.
Yeah, he was driving the white Expedition at the time.
With the braces.
Yeah, braces. Yeah. Yeah. But that's before he got his jaw broke. But
shout out to Payroll. Go ahead.
So I hollered at him, you know, when we found out that, you know, the labels, because we was going back and forth to New York, when I found out from my cousin that they wanted to do the deal, single deal, you know, I hollered at Ye. You know, we talked on the phone. He would call me all the time. Like, it wasn't like we was like best friends like him and Bug, but we was cool enough till we talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, like, bro, I ain't got 35,000, man.
Damn.
But the deal is getting done. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, I know what you're doing. Y'all straight. Don't worry about it. You know, I ain't gonna do nothing. You know, he's just pretty much told me we was good. You know what I'm saying? He telling me he want to do a remix with him on it, a Twister, and all that type of stuff. So I'm thinking we set, and then
capping
couple of maybe like, but then because I ain't heard nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, but it wasn't like to the extent where the deal couldn't have still got done because we had other deals that was, you know, you got to work out a lot of paperwork and, you know, they go through the lawyers and, you know, points and, you know, publishing, all type of stuff. So I'm thinking the deal's still gonna go through. And then Bug, the one, and like I say, the thing that really caused the rift between us because Bug is the one that told me that he did it. He told Bug. He didn't call me. He told Bug that he sold the beat.
The insider information.
Wow.
He didn't even tell me. So for me, it was like, you know, that's foul, bro.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Like I say, I left it alone, you know, because we had other deals on the table. We had like label deals on the table, like from a few labels. So I wasn't tripping. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He a weirdo anyway. I'm
right.
But
before that was even popular to say, dude was a weirdo.
It was just like he wasn't no street dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really from that. Like my pops is one of the West Side. Like he ran. My pops used to run bootleg liquor out his liquor store for Sammy G and Condon.
Oh my God.
Wow. So on 13th and Pulaski. So I come from that. Like I grew up in a liquor store.
Yeah.
Like, the next project, if I release it, my album cover is me and my daddy and my sister standing in his liquor store at the behind the counter.
Right. Hey, you know what, man? I really appreciate that you said that because, the liquor store was like the cornerstone of the community.
That was like the social club of the hood.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because like you could get a little bit of groceries at the liquor store.
You can.
a little bit.
Bread,
a little bit.
He had, he had canned goods. He had, milk. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody can't go grocery shopping like that. They got to come get some bread, get a little lunch meat. You know, this is the 70s.
Hey, remember Sam? Remember Sam at all of them call themselves Sam or whatever. Remember Sam on 95th? You know what I'm saying?
No, on 93rd.
Yeah. Yes, sir. About that. Yes, sir.
But, so he wasn't a street dude.
No, sir.
And we knew that. But that really didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we weren't picking on him or nothing. But we just as talented as you are, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Boog is better than...
If not more.
Boog is still better than Kanye.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about that...
Let me ask you this. Look, when the last time you heard a song and it said produced by Kanye West?
Man, come on. That's ancient.
Tell me the last song that says produced by Kanye West.
That's very
ancient. When was the last time you heard that?
Yeah, it's very ancient.
You can't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
You can't remember. You don't see produced by Kanye West on anybody's music.
Mm-hmm.
Before he'll do that, he'll snatch you up and do an album with you.
He under the Farley Act. Remember Farley and how he was getting down on niggas?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But that's Chicago. That's Chicago for you, bro.
Yeah. But see, when we talk about,
and that's why I want nothing to do with this industry stuff like that. What I went through. Yeah. I'm cool, bro.
Mm-hmm. When we talk about Chicago politics, and like you said a word earlier that a lot of people may not be familiar with, gatekeepers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's one circle.
Can you break that terminology down for people that may not, be aware of what a gatekeeper is?
So the industry has always been interested in Chicago.
Yeah.
The industry has had its eye on Chicago since the 90s.
Yes. Woo!
The industry has been trying to, first of all, the industry is afraid of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not just gonna come here and open up offices like they do in LA, like they do in New York. It's not gonna be, major labels like downtown Chicago. There will never be that. You got movies, yes, they'll do movies.
Mm-hmm.
You got movie studios all over Chicago.
For the cheap, for the low, too though.
As far as they shoot TV shows and all of that, but as far as rap, they're not gonna have this as a base for music because we are the number one consumers of music. If you don't do well in Chicago, you don't do well anywhere.
Exactly. You gotta come through the middle of the map.
So they don't want us to create an industry here, like in New York or LA, or like Atlanta did, or like Memphis did, or like Detroit is doing now. They don't want us to do that here. The only way they want us to do that is through rap culture, because they know that it's destructive. I say that to say the labels have always wanted access to the city. So they go through the promoter, they go through the DJs, they go through the radio DJs or personalities, promoters and stuff like that, party promoters, club owners, you know what I'm saying, your street teams. So you got an upper echelon of so-called prominent figures in Chicago. Like, for example, and this is where I get into the definition of a gatekeeper. The gate is the gate to the industry. And in the gateway of that are all these people who have made it into the industry or have made connections, established friendships and relationships with these people in the industry, whether they be other DJs, whether they be other promoters or record executives, whatever. But having these relationships are the relationships and the connections that we need.
Mm-hmm.
The ones of us that are starving artists is trying to get on. So you got people like Kingpen, right? So Kingpen, he got his deal at Jack the Rapper.
Damn. Yo, shout out to Jack the Rapper. Go ahead, son.
Rap convention. It was a rap seminar that used to be in Atlanta, I believe.
Atlanta, yes.
He got his deal at Jack the Rapper.
Damn.
Right? So he gets on with Relativity.
Can I borrow $1? Go ahead.
He gets on with Relativity and he got the UAC. Remember the Un-American Caravan? That was his crew, right? You had dudes like Busy Styles. You know what I'm saying? 2 Intent, Juju. Your boy Ju used to stay right over there around the corner from my grandmama. He used to date my sister.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
God.
These are his crew. Just Roll. Remember Just Roll?
Yes, sir.
Remember Just Roll? He did the video in front of Limbs on 75th.
Shout out to Limbs. Shout out to Limbs.
Him and Kingpen did the video on 75th. All the brothers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Joe Dollars. Limbs, man. Go ahead.
But see,
the 5.
He was messing with Kingpen was messing with Derek Dudley. Derek Dudley was Kingpen manager. He was another one of them gatekeepers. You know who Dirty is, right? Sean Lett.
Yeah, Sean Lett. That's crazy. These names, man.
Was supposed to put him on, bro.
Oh, God.
Kingpen was supposed to put Dirty on. He didn't put Dirty on because Dirty was better than him. See what I'm saying? That's why Kingpen couldn't film The Corner on 87.
Wow.
Because he played dirty. So the foes was like, no, you can't film over here, bro. You see? John Monopoly, club promoter. But he gained access to the industry. So he turned hustle into a street team, a management company, you know what I'm saying? Try to do a little slash type record label thing. But he was another gatekeeper. You know, he wanted to stand in front of everybody that's trying to get on. He's soaking up everybody that he feel like is the dopest rappers in the city, trying to get them to come with him. See what I'm saying? So after, you know, I didn't hook up with John and all of that until later. But then you got another gatekeeper like DJ Ferris. Right?
So many stories with that. Go ahead.
These dudes, they gonna payola. Beat up, all of them, man.
That's a shame, because Dub right around our hood, man. That's crazy.
But see, the thing is, it's like you come through, you gotta come through us. How much you gonna pay us? You know? Later for that.
Cut us in or cut it out.
It's spilled off into the raps, right? Into the rap game, right? The real rappers was in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that I knew lyrically was in my hood, man. That was good. Real dope rapper. There was some in other parts of, but I'm talking about Kingpen from my hood. Then, like I say, you act some of the top producers. You know what I'm saying?
Kingpen.
Kingpen, Crash Man.
Crash Man, we had him and Jamal on the show. Peace.
Crash was one of the first dudes in Chicago to have a record deal. He signed with Island Def Jam, man, in like 90, 91.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, like I say, the industry was here, but gatekeepers, man, are the ones that really stop a lot of people from getting on so they could get on.
Mm.
You know, Kanye, he always wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
But nobody would make beats for him because he couldn't rap.
That's crazy.
That's why he started making beats.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But he never, and that's why I asked you that question. That's why you don't see him producing no more, because he never was a real producer. He produced because nobody would make beats for him. But he always wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Which is why he had producers under his belt to do beats that he could put his name on.
One of the things that you had said, Peace, was that he originally super wanted to be Bad Boy. He wanted to be his mentor from far away was Diddy.
Kanye was with Puffy before he was with Jay.
Whoa, hold on. Hey, for people that's tuned in, Kanye was with Puff. Now notice when we going through, you know, the situation with Puff right now with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He got the his kids. You know what I'm saying? Was and Ye stepped in to say, man, I want to make sure I show his kids how to manage the money. So that was so that they I mean, who would have their kids around somebody else if they weren't tapped in?
So do y'all remember, you know, you remember the Man Rapper?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want John Blaze in that. I got John Blaze, right?
Yeah.
Right?
John Blaze. Right? Yeah.
Who is it? Who is that doing the Man Rapper? Do you know what his name is?
No, sir.
That's Derek D. Angeletti.
Damn.
D-Dot.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Derek D. Angeletti was one of the main producers for Puffy. He was one of the main in-house producers for Puffy.
That's crazy.
All of those beats, like All About the Benjamins, and during that era, a lot of those beats were made by Derek D. Angeletti.
Wow. So those albums. Go ahead, bro. I don't want to.
That man D-Dot is one of the most slept-on producers ever.
Ever,
bro. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye was to D-Dot what Bug is to Kanye right now.
To this very day.
For people that don't know who Bug is, can you break that down? Grammy Award winning Bug. You know what I'm saying? So shout out.
Booger. Except for us in the hood.
Hey man, the hood is serious. Because guess what? I want to say it publicly. Yes, his name was Booger because he ate his boogers. I don't care what nobody talking about. I grew up with him.
Come on, man. Do all that, man. Man just had a birthday, man. What you doing?
Happy birthday, Booger! Oh my God! Hey man, hey.
Too, man.
Yes,
my.
You
ain't eat your boogers, man. Come on, man.
I ain't telling nobody. Yeah, I'm telling on bugs. I'm telling on bugs.
We ate bullet pies, boy.
Oh man.
That's why. No, what you mean? That's why.
I didn't say no.
Sick back in the day.
No, I didn't say. I said. No. Yeah.
My daddy never put a Band-Aid on us, boy.
Hey man, no, you had to play.
Boy, he put dirt on our sores.
Yeah, you had to go back in the dirt for real.
But that's just a testament to how far y'all go back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so look. You know what I'm saying? So Bug is my little brother. I grew up with his older brother. Okay.
Shout out to DJ Fonz, y'all.
His older brother is a DJ, a producer, and just a dope dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, we came up together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All up, me, you know, Greg was there. But it's the thing, right? Bud was like the tag along back in the day.
Yeah.
Euphonics crew. I started Euphonics or whatever. So we had Euphonics.
Shout out to Euphons. Shout out to Euphons, y'all.
It was a big crew. So Bug was the tag along like the little brother. You feel what I'm saying? But back in the day, Bug wasn't even doing beats. Bug was rapping.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why I put in the story that Kanye was always jealous of Bug.
Yes. Yes.
Bug could naturally make beats and rap.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bug, when we had Infrared, bro, Bug had an album, like he had a whole album done. He was gonna drop one too.
Yeah. Hey,
let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
We was gonna, man, he was finna be Baby before Baby.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, listen, we was writing an album for E. He was gonna rap too. He had all that, man. But
that's exclusive.
Say Bud wasn't right. He wasn't making beats.
Yeah.
He wasn't making beats at first. He didn't start making beats until like late 95. Maybe 96.
Hey,
late 95 is when he started because he was in Seattle. He started making beats out there.
You remember
I know when he first called me on the phone.
Go ahead.
And started playing beats for me before he came back to the city.
Yeah.
So Bud, he went from there. He just been doing beats ever since. He finally getting his just due now.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Finally.
Kanye was the D-Dot, the under producer.
Mm-hmm.
And D-Dot was taking his concepts that he was stealing from Bug. And Bug was stealing them from Jamal.
Hey, tell that truth, man. Tell that truth. Because we had
the one that did So Gone for Monica. That's the one that started me rapping.
We had Jamal on the show.
Yeah, Jamal was the master.
Yes.
He was the one.
Yes.
He is the one.
We had him on the show, right? And he was like, hey, I remember your bar, sir. He's like, greedy on the weedy. Greedy on the weedy. It's like a inside joke with you know what I'm saying, Loose Screws, TSP. You know, we had Jamal and Jamal had an underling a lot of people don't know about. I forget his name, but that's how we was getting beats and you know what I'm saying, on the super underground level before.
He had a master tape.
Uh-huh.
You know, back then they had master tapes where they would put all their beats on a cassette.
The DAT.
You know what I'm saying? So he had a master tape that Bug stole. So we used to go out to his crib. That's when he was in Glenwood, right around the corner from Glenwood Roller Ring.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We would go out to his crib and record. And he'd play us new beats, but Jamal had the master tapes in his crib. And Bug stole one of them.
That's crazy.
And he came back to the hood, and him and Kanye was studying that tape.
Yeah, man.
But the thing is, Kanye could never make hard beats. The hardcore beats, Kanye never had those until he started messing with Bug. Because Bug
stole.
He stole the tape.
And we all know. That part. We all know Jamal had the hardest drums, period.
Still to this day.
Yeah. I'm glad you saying it live right now. We had him on the show, I promise you, and we're gonna put out more excerpts from that interview. But and Crashman was here with Jamal right here at Shy Radio. We had him just recently. I think I sent it to your inbox, the interview. But
I don't be messing with Crash too much, man. That's a wild boy.
Hey, you said it right. I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah.
Man is not capable of tolerating that man for too long, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love him. He OG for sure. Now Trey forever, but man, bro, he be calling me, and I'd be rushing to get off the phone.
Right now, man.
That's who Bug is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's who he is. So
yeah.
And he was willing to just ride it out with Ye. You know, put up with Ye's BS, man.
Damn.
And I was.
Man, Grammy nominated Bug.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference. Me and him were not friends like that.
He's still friends with Jamal because
but we were not like I say, we talked on the phone, but I'm not like, let me hit Ye and see what he doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or let me hit up Ye and see if he want to smoke. No, I wasn't. It wasn't like that because I mean, you're not even my speed, bro. You're not my caliber.
Right.
Like, I'm plugged. I'm from the block. Like I'm in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Also, I would like to.
That's where I was at, you know. But I still like. I was a hustler. I wasn't a gang banger.
Right.
Man, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get money. So anything that's gonna make the block hot, I wasn't messing with that. So I try to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? That's why they made me a Muftee because, you know, we the peacekeepers. We settle the disputes. Keep everything peaceful. You feel what I'm saying? So we can make this money. So, but I was still like sociable. You feel me? So, but him and Bug, they was like buddy. So, but for me, I was like, man, the hell with dude, man. After he did what he did.
Yeah.
And that's right there, man. Is a sad reality, man, when we talk about the politics here in Chicago. So often, man, you know, the people that do get, you know, to that next level, they be having to do some other things, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly on that to achieve that level of success. You know what I'm saying? And then,
you know what's crazy, man. You know, not to even get back on John Monopoly, man.
Yeah.
You know, like Jamal did. You know, I dropped that after I left Infrared. You know, I dropped after I think it maybe 2 years. I think it was about 2 years later. 2 years later, I dropped Relentless Pursuit, and Jamal did like 90% of the album.
Dang.
So, you know, we put it on the street, and John came to the hood looking for me. But Jamal had let him hear the album. He came looking for me, and he put me on. I got on Ferris mixtape, the MVP mixtape 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? And we started working together, me and John. But I can remember him telling me, "You just handle the music, and I'll handle the business." He gave me a contract. He said, I can promise you a deal in 12 months.
What?
Now, there was a conversation we had one time. He was like, I want to do a photo shoot with you. We at my crib, 85th and State. We at my crib. He said, I want to do a photo shoot with you. He like, but I want it to be sexy. I want it to be, you know, your shirt on. Buddy, hold on, bro. I said, bro, listen, man. Listen, bro. Don't use the word sexy around me ever again in your life.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
I looked him in the face. It was him and Juju. Juju was with him and Rob was with him.
Yeah, real life music group, nigga.
Sexy out of me, bro.
Real life music group. We came to set the city.
That's that industry stuff, man.
Yeah. Wow, bro.
This was 2004. 2004, man.
Wow.
That's exactly what he came with. I want to do this photo shoot. He was trying to butter me up for this industry, man.
Not knowing you really from the block.
He came to the block. Looking for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Jamal had told me, like, yeah, man, John said he want to.
Hey, he's saying the voice too. He's doing the voice. Hey, man.
So he knew. He knew what type of he knew how you was carrying it, and he still tried it.
Yeah. But see, I came, you know, with my manager at the time, which was, you know, one of my best friends at the time. He was. You know, my real best friend was overseas playing ball, man. Like my best friend played professional ball in like 7 countries. But he was overseas, so it wasn't really our contact wasn't with it. You know, it wasn't no cell phone with videos and you know all these apps and stuff. You could talk to people, you know, overseas.
Directly.
Good. We lost contact for a minute. I mean, we back now because he back in the States now, but at the time is my guy. But we go through his crib. He got me opening up for Freeway and Cameron. And, you know, I'm doing like all type of stuff, man. Shows. He had photo shoots. That's when fly clothing was really popping. With Dave Jeff had his jeans, and it was going down back then, you know. So,
wow,
he was working, man, and I thought like, okay, this might be. This is after infrared, so I'm like, this might be another shot. Like it's something that happened. 'Cause he know all this.
I know, right? Yeah.
We flew back from New York. Me, Mooney, Hitman,
Shout out to Mooney.
We flew back with Cam one time. That's when the Up and Smoke tour was going on.
wow.
He like, yo, y'all getting on the plane? He like, yo, we about to go get up with John and them in Chicago. I'm gonna get on the plane with y'all.
Wow.
With Cam. This back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you know, he tried to play me on them. Just handle the music, handle the business.
But hey.
Like you get to go in the room and talk while I sit in the lobby and listen to my raps in my headphone. I don't think so.
Hey, see, I don't want nobody to miss what Circle 7 just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to highlight certain things so people would know. Like, this back in the day, you know what I'm saying? They on a flight with Cam, Mooney from LEP, you know what I'm saying? The whole nine. Like, Circle 7 was tapped in on a whole nother level when it comes to the industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I just want to highlight that. Cameron, hey,
So we was, you know, like, but John, with him coming, what I was trying to really get to, in regards to really what we were talking about as far as gatekeepers, you know, that's what he was trying to do. We had established. I had my own record label.
Yeah.
Facts.
When I put Relentless Pursuit out, I put that out on my own label. I have my own publishing company. I'm still a published. I'm a writer and a publisher for ASCAP still to this day. My membership is good. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have any. I haven't registered any music with them in years, but I'm still a writer though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't appreciate how he came to me.
Right.
You know, just like you just handle the music. You just a rapper. You know, you a rapper nigga.
What James Brown say, man? I'm the business and the entertainment. Fuck you talking about?
The business.
Yeah.
All you got to do is rap.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? So he offered me a contract in his house. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I'll get back to you. I ain't talked to him since.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't talked to Ye since. You know, I bumped back into him, but I have no desire to. You know.
If you know, you know.
So look, you heard that Dinner Time 2?
No.
You know, Bump just dropped. Bump dropped yesterday. He dropped a double album.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Hey man.
Let me tell you something. Bump just took the city back, bro.
Dang.
Man,
Thank you.
you know, Ye owe that man some money too.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. So
about that because you know when I put the Relentless Pursuit album out, they tried to get me to join the Goon Squad.
Whoa. Damn.
Yeah, that's another. But
These are the exclusives.
He got a song on there. The hook is like, I don't even rap no more, just need something to listen to. I don't even rap no more, just need something to listen to. Boy, it's dope, bro. He got 2 albums. Listen, and we're gonna get back on topic. One is called BOYNs. Dinner Time 2, Big Old Young Ends.
Oh.
Album where he kicking that drill street. Boy, I'm telling you, bro. You go see.
Yeah. Hey.
He got a whole album of just grown man Bump J, like classic. Bro, he snapped.
I saw.
But
a song, man. And that's crazy. I didn't even know. I knew it was coming because I told Kingpen, I was like, man, Bump just dropped the single, man. Like this was like a month ago. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? And that was
Bump cousin got the shop next door to my restaurant. So, you know, he be with Bump. Like they be like he went to Dubai with them when they was doing all that Ty Dolla $ign stuff, and you know, like he really like tapped in. So he gave me some of the songs that is on the album like 3 months ago.
Right.
And I was playing them, you know, in my truck, but it was like snippets. It was like one verse in an empty track. Like it was like straight out the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like no hook, you know, but it was dope. You know what I'm saying? So, but the same stuff, I heard the finished version on the actual album, but he's sending it to me raw because, you know, I'm sharing music with him, letting him hear stuff I got in the vault right now and all that stuff I'm working on, whatever. So, but
hey, shout out to you for sending me an exclusive joint from you to share with Crux.
And I told you, I'm gonna give you the green light. Y'all can go and circulate because I'm not gonna release any music like that. My music will be released through the underground only. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And it won't be on any streaming sites.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be on any public social media sites. You'll only be able to get it through underground circulation.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
That's mean.
I'm gonna have it where you can. It'll be on the Alienation line we doing.
Mm-hmm.
The clothing. I told you about the little alien mascot. So we doing these hoodies, jogging suits, all that. But the hoodies and the jogging suits are gonna come with a QR code on the sleeve. And when you scan the QR code, you'll get a song. You know what I'm saying? So every time from that point, you know, every time we do big releases, the music will be, you have to purchase the merch to get the music. So other than that, you won't be able to stream it nowhere.
This is mean. This is such an exclusive for us, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, definitely, man. We appreciate you. And, you know, we appreciate your time as well. The whole situation that we was just laying out earlier with Ye and how that fell apart and how it, you know, gradually got to the situation where it's at now, even though that was years ago. You know, for people that
why I came out and said what I said.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. That was the question. And initially is why I came to that.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's because of Bug actually.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. I promise you.
It's because of Bug. Now, I talk to Bug all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bug was living out here in Arizona. So when I first started coming out here to put everything together for the Heralds, we kicked it a lot. But you know, Bug is Bug, man.
I know, right?
Bug is not the easiest person to love
at all.
Like Bug is a piece of work, man. Like a lot of people don't like Bug. You know what I'm saying? And for good reason. They ain't gonna do nothing to him because Bug is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's really crazy.
You don't want it.
But that's my little brother. So I'm even crazier than him.
Yeah, we all know that too, though, now. We all don't know that.
The thing is, I don't like nobody. You know, mistreating me is one thing. I feel like I'm a silverback gorilla or something. Even though I'm little, I just feel like a giant. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can take anything. Mm-hmm. Like anything that's coming towards me, Allah made that my destiny to accept it and deal with it or whatever and go through it, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like I've been through enough, but I've always felt that way. Like let me bear the brunt of the pressure. I love pressure because it makes me focus, right? So I don't have a problem with somebody doing something to me. But you do something to mine, problem with that.
It's a problem.
Because I'm a protector. I'm a vanguard. I'll protect man. I'll look out for man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you try to discredit or lie or, you know, undermine or whatever, You don't get to do that. Not him. Not him. When I know.
Then you big bro. You know what I'm saying?
This man brought you in the hood, bro. He walked you into the darkness, boy.
That's a whole favor. I promise
you.
you.
You a fun boy, man. You have to come into the trenches to mess with us.
Woo!
You would like Bump even talk about that on his album. Like he said, man, if Ye was in the street, he gonna call Chief.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta listen to that album, bro.
Yeah.
But listen, his connection to Bump was Bug.
Wow. Yep.
If it wasn't for Bug.
Those are the facts. G.
Because the first two producers that Bump had was who? Bugs and Extreme.
Oh, now talk about Extreme, because people may know about Bugs, but Extreme, no.
Extreme was another one. Extreme was a monster, man.
Everybody talk about this no ID thing, but talk about Bugs and Extreme.
You got some of the dopest produced. You talking about Extreme. You talking about Bangs guys. You talking about Harvey All Bangers. I went to high school with All Bangers.
What about Jason Williams?
Hold fast. Rest in peace to Harvey All Bangers.
Yes,
I
sir.
did my third mixtape with Harvey All Bangers, bro.
Listen, when we was in high school, bro, me, him, Quentin Richardson brother. His name was Flo. His name was Lee. His real name was Lee. Rest in peace, because he got killed in the hood. Right.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Quentin Richardson brother. I went to high school with these dudes, man.
Q.
Wow, man.
Q dog.
Look, me, Quentin Richardson brother, and Harvey All Bangers. His name was Will. We had a crew called Posse Unlimited.
Wow.
That name cold. That name cold though. That name cold though. Posse Unlimited. That name cold though. I ain't gonna hold you.
He had a logo and everything for him.
Ooh, that's crazy, man.
We going through the school battling people, man.
Oh.
So these different producers, man, these dope producers out the city, man.
Yeah. I also want
Bug is the one that got Kanye the access. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We was in New York before him.
The access. You said it right. Access.
We was going around to the labels. We was at Rockefeller before Kanye.
Exactly.
Hold on, he said.
My thing is, it's my thing, man.
Hey, man.
My thing is, off of the strength of friendship, off of the strength of just, that man was loyal to Kanye, man. Loyal to a default, bro. He sat back and waited on this man to come and rescue him, if you will.
Really? No, I already know. In more ways than one, right?
Bug was believing.
Yeah.
Like all of these other fools, and I'm not calling my little brother a fool, but you got to be a fool to think that Kanye is going to save Chicago, man. He's never going to do it. I don't care if he has $500 million. He's not going to give $1 million to Chicago hip-hop.
He ain't giving $500 to Chicago hip-hop.
Bro, the man could have done so much. He said that he was moving back to Chicago for good.
We remember that, right?
He said, I'm
marrying
Kim Kardashian. About a year later, he said, I'm moving to Chicago for good. And then he said he was going to rebuild the Regal.
And that was actually on the table.
That never happened.
It didn't. It's still sitting there like that.
Bug was one of those ones that felt like, okay, he gonna come back and get me, and he did.
To a certain degree.
Become a billionaire. He had to become a billionaire just for you to become a millionaire.
Exactly.
He had to make $1 billion before he reached back.
That's some selfish shit, G.
Come on, man. What else is it?
That's some selfish shit, G.
And you know what, man? This really big.
You left this man in the hood to starve, bro.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, pardon my mouth, but I said, I'm not gonna be that nigga.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be that. I'm from the bottom. It's hustlers where I come from. It's real life. Listen, it was real life, and Greg Cash can vouch. It was real life millionaires in our hood, bro, off streets.
Beforehand.
We see hood millionaires in the hood, bro.
Beforehand.
I wasn't trying to be one of them. But you know what? Ain't nobody telling me I can't get no money because I done seen these dudes get money.
Man.
And get real estate. You know what I'm saying? Get properties. Open up businesses, man, with the money. So I said that's gonna be me. I'm already, and what I'm saying this for is that I got celebrities around me already.
All the time.
And that's what that's another. That's
we more of a star than you are, dude. Because you came around us, man. You came around us trying to get the flavor, bro.
Like all the swag.
Man, let me tell you something. I ain't even put this on a series, man. Because I don't want nobody to think that I'm clout chasing. I ain't never a lot of stuff I left out, bro. Still left out. But we finna go to New York one night. We at Infrared Studios.
Woo!
We all got our luggage in the hallway. Because we went out early in the morning for like a red-eye flight to go to California. Is over there. Now, me and my sister. Now, my daddy was a big-time dope dealer. Liquor distributor, all that. He had money. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister had Gucci travel bag, all that stuff, and I had Louis Vuitton when I was little, bro. And these, I'm talking about real, not no knockoff stuff.
Not the knockoff Chinese joint.
No stuff.
Yeah.
No stuff, bro. These real.
Yeah.
My mom and them had this. This is what we travel with, right? So I had a Louis Vuitton duffel bag, bro. He came to me. He said, "Man, look, if you ever want to sell that bag, let me know."
Dang.
I'm not calling myself the Louis Vuitton Don or none of that. But what I'm saying is, we was already straight, man. We had bread. We had my cousin is a millionaire, man. He been a millionaire since. Man, listen, this man had one of the greatest runs, bro.
One of the greatest runs for real, bro.
The man been a multi-millionaire since the 90s.
American gangster for real.
Just in Chicago alone, man, the man got over $1 million of real estate, man.
That's crazy.
That's
real, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but we was straight, man.
Yeah.
I was straight. So, for me, it's like, man, I'm gonna focus on getting money. I said, the hell with rap. You know what I'm saying?
And you did, though. And you did. Put music
out and all that, but man, I was on the money, man. I wanted the money at that time. I was like, man, I see what the industry is about. I done been in there. I done had opportunities to get deals. And, you know, I was doing a little independent thing, but you can't be an independent rapper if you ain't got no money.
Hey, God, what I want to do is, before we go any further, this is the Kingpen Crux show, and we do visuals. And I got some big face hunters visuals that can absolutely let these people know what time it is. All right, let me play this video, sir. I have to. That's really what it is.
Which one you playing, man?
Yeah. See. You know me. You know me.
You better not play that freestyle in front of the barbershop. Don't play that.
You're lying to me.
Don't play that.
You know what I told him to play? I told him.
Tell him, Crux.
Hey, I told him to play Fire.
You should play. You should play the light. Play the light with me and Bo off 88. While I'm driving the video, while I'm driving the Bentley on Michigan Avenue.
Brother, I don't have that, and you have to send it to me because I be searching.
Just pull up Big Face Hunters, the light featuring Bo.
Well, then I'm gonna get it in. Don't even worry about it.
Man, until you
it's
get it,
locked in.
Till you get that together, man, we're gonna keep going with the.
No, man, what you want, man? I'm just talking crazy.
Hey.
But you can play Fire though because Fire was shot by Chris Adams, which is my brother. You know, Chris Chris Adams is Omen from Dreamville.
Yeah.
That's his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Chris Adams, you know, he shot videos for Lupe, Shauna,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But he's the he shot Fire, and he shot the light too. But he shot Fire, man, and came up with the video concept with me touching everything and setting it on fire and stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you had
dope video.
You had Mike Samp in that joint too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my brother Mike Samp, man. Get Samp stamp,
Yeah, man. Shout out, man.
He on his way. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Mike Samp is the one.
Yeah.
He's the next one out of Chicago. I promise you.
Yes, sir. All right, so we gonna play Fire real quick, but Peace, you got to stay right here. Don't go nowhere. Let me tell you something right now, everybody within listening ears. On this video, what's going on right here on the Kingpen Crux show? It's Big Face Hunters, and the joint is called Fire. Let's go.
Yeah, real life music group, nigga. Let's go. Real life music group, we came to set the city on. Yeah. And when they rollin' through your hood, blowin' that good, my niggas smoking. Yeah. Still relentless, big face hunters, yes sir, you know I spit that. Yeah. Down for y'all. We here to set the city on fire. You can't help it but to perspire. Real life rider till the day I retire. Temperatures rising, you need to keep your drinks by. Your mama said you wanna touch the sky, you gotta reach higher. And I don't speak to liars. Ain't no peace in the streets, so I'm increasing my heat. They yelling ceasefire, but I'ma tweak the lighter, make it brighter so you can see inside of real life. So it ain't no need to write it. They see what we doing, so ain't no need to speak about it. We showing and proving this Southside music. What would it be without us? Think about it. Big face done paid up his dues. Never got out of pocket, stayed in my shoes. Set back and waited my turn. Niggas very disrespectful, but today they gon' burn. The only way they gon' learn, only way that we lose is if we play. But see, this shit ain't no game. Blowing hot air, but you fanning the flames, lames. And y'all so whack, it's a shame. Y'all sound exactly the same. I guess they only use the back of their brains, man. Can't hack it, stand in the rain. Stay out the kitchen, this shit clicking, and we ain't missing, motherfucker, we on. Yeah. Real life music group, we came to set the city on. Yeah. And when they rollin' through your hood, blowing that good, my niggas smoking. Yeah. Still relentless, big face hunters, yes sir, you know I spit that. Yeah. Down for y'all. Yeah. It's not a song, it's an A-bomb, napalm, Ramadan, hotter than 100 suns, hundreds, I'm one of the ones. Eternal inferno, y'all niggas need to learn though. In front of my money, yo, you gon' have to burn slow, like the Vegas be blazing. This flow will blow up a radio station. We tell the truth and they say that we hating. Paper making a statement, chase it, the race is amazing. So many say I'm the greatest, history in the making. You feel the radiation when you play it. So many snakes don't wanna see us make it, but that ain't shit but Satan. They ain't gon' stop the sun from shining on our situation. And for their information, this shit is out for the taking. Simple as frying some bacon, and you ain't gotta like it. The shorties in the streets, they hit a beast, they running for the fire hydrant, spraying water on top of my flow. Big face hunters, I'm burning up Chicago. Y'all niggas know how I go. Hunters be all about dough. Can't take the heat, you need to wallow in snow, you know. It's like some powerful bow. Hunters the truth, tell the chief to come extinguish the booth, cause I done set it on. Yeah, nigga. Real life music group, we came to set the city on. Yeah. And when they rollin' through your hood, blowin' that good, my niggas smoking. Yeah. Still relentless, big face hunters, yes sir, you know I spit that. Yeah. Down for y'all. Real life music group, we came to set the city on. Yeah. And when they rollin' through your hood, blowin' that good, my niggas smoking. Yeah. Still relentless, big face hunters, yes sir, you know I spit that. Yeah. Down for y'all.
need to talk to, who I need to send the bread to. Like this, I got my own label, man.
Hey, Peace, we back online. We back online. So, you know, unless you really want to, you know what I'm saying, divulge that information. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back online. So,
yeah.
Hey,
go
man,
ahead.
we just played the joint of a joint, man.
Fire.
Self-titled Fire. So you see, you know what I'm saying? You know, Circle 7.
That's old news right there.
He said that's old news right there.
Hey, can we double tap? Hey, man, that's crazy.
Hey, man, I love that record, man. The visual.
That's why I love Bump that song, like, cause I rap, I make music so I can listen to it, cause I don't like listening to nobody. So I make rap so I can listen to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I like rapping to my own music. But man, I'm so much better than that now, man.
Can you explain to the people how I saw you in the hood, 87th at Walgreens, late night. I saw my brother and it was like, I was very excited. Both of us was like, oh shit, what up?
I remember that conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
About count. You was talking about count.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, rapping, like, word. What's your advice? And your advice was, don't listen to nobody while you writing. Can you talk about that right there?
Well, I always was like, man, I listen to everybody once. You know what I'm saying? Like just for the pulse of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a hip hop, I'm a b-boy, man.
Yeah.
You know, I just changed the meaning of the beat. You know what I mean? But I'm a b-boy forever.
And explain to the people doing this journey in this conversation in your reply. I don't think a lot of these lame-os or laymen's understand what is a b-boy, to be honest.
Well, back in the day, it was for break beats. It was a beat, you know, like a b-boy was, the B was for, you know, beats or break beats. You know what I'm saying? So a b-boy was that's the personification of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And a b-boy wasn't just necessarily somebody that break dance. You know what I'm saying? It's just somebody that embraced all the elements of the culture. That's what you would refer to as. But even in being a b-boy, you could be an MC. You know what I'm saying? You could be a DJ. You could be and still say I'm a b-boy. You know, it's not just because I can break dance. I'm a break dancer, so I'm a b-boy. No, you're a b-boy if you a member and a part of this culture. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I just, you know, it's a play on words, man. You know, we doing, you know, the B stand for Benzes and business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And guess what, Peace? I want to say this. Shout out to Albert Curtis.
Yeah.
You know, I was in super grammar school. You know, we grew up in the hood together, G. So it's like they used to take me.
Red was on Friday Night Video.
Come on, son. So it's like, yo, they used to take me to breakdance with them, paid gigs.
Already, bro. We had celebrities in the hood. Like I told you. I just think, man, come on, man. You think I don't remember when Red was on Friday Night Videos dancing, man?
Paid gigs. Paid gigs. Paid gigs. Breakdancing, G.
People don't even remember Friday Night Videos, bro.
Man.
Hey, that's what I call my joint. Friday Night Videos with Kingpen.
That's grammar school. That's grammar school.
Grammar school, G. Yeah.
That's on TV and Spectrum.
Spectrum.
On TV, bro.
Hey, porn. Hey, when they had the soft porn with the squiggly lines, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah, bro. We had Spectrum. Spectrum was cheaper than on TV. You had to turn the little knob on the box to try to get your channels.
It was one knob, bro. On or off. That's it.
Yeah.
Hence the word on TV.
Yeah.
Man, you know, for people that may look at this situation like, you know, that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because you would have to be ignorant. You know, when I say ignorant, you just have to. I want people to be well informed that this man is very well established. so he has no reason to clout chase.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's because that would be the normal go-to in the conversation. It like, oh, you know, they talk about
Way to go, Crux. I promise you. Way to go. Yes, sir.
I'm not people say I'm rich. I don't believe in that theory. I don't adopt that theory. You know what I'm saying? Not from a monetary standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I am very, very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just say this: $1 million ain't no money. It is, but it ain't. And I'm gonna say it because of this. Just look at it on this level, and this should be inspiration to everybody who is watching or listening or whatever. You have a man, and this is me and Tucson was building on this.
Shout out to Two.
Me and Two was building on this. He told me, he said there are within a handful of people. He said, particularly, and now it's different because you got Elon Musk that you can add to this equation. The total wealth, the total wealth of not only, first of all, of our people, us, the Asiatics that look like me and you, the total wealth of all of our people combined is in the hands of very few people.
Wow. And how many people look like us? Jeez.
Right. Now look, watch this. Watch this though. Right? You got a man that has $400 billion. 400 billion.
Elon.
Not 4 billion. 400.
No, not 1 billion. 400.
400 billion.
Dang. That's serious.
So along that scale, like you got Bezos has about 186, right? So look, on that scale,
that's along your line.
On that scale, what do you think $1 million is worth?
Wow. Hey, now you just laid that out like, man, for somebody to really think about that.
So this is what I'm saying. And I've done it already. There's no reason why any of our people, whatever you call your poverty line, there's no reason in this day and age that you cannot make $1 million.
Wow. Hey, man, let's clap that up.
Give us some.
There's no reason. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. If you know, look, you can get $500,000 worth of credit. And from that, you can make $500,000 cash.
Man,
no, repeat that.
You get $500,000 credit, and that $500,000 credit can make you $500,000 cash.
We and ladies and germs, niggas and niggerettes, we have gone past rap. We've gone past.
And what you do is just you follow the procedure and you give yourself a certain amount of years.
That's why I say, bro, like, instead of like hating on people like Elon Musk or something, I want to learn from him. I want to learn from people.
Let me tell you something. I invested with Warren Buffett.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like the JV diet.
What is this? This is 2025, right?
Yep.
I invested with Warren Buffett. I bought stock in his company in 2016.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's probably crazy.
And that man.
We should have had this interview a long time ago.
That man did a lot for me. I have to say that. I don't want to do that on him. But that man said, because I started to study the man when he started making me so much money. I said, who is this guy?
Wow.
When the man sold Walmart, I got a check. And I wasn't even investing in Walmart. I was investing in Berkshire Hathaway, which is his insurance company.
Bro, I got to get with you.
That's another way that they get rich off of insurance policies.
I got to get with you, man, because I've been talking about this on my other platform, Voices for the Voiceless, as far as getting into passive income. Yeah, where you making money in your sleep and it's just investments.
This what I'm sitting in right now is passive income.
Wow.
Even though I can shut it down and it won't be making money like that, but there are transactions taking place constantly. So whatever money I took in, even when I'm asleep, it's processing and it's being deposited. But this is passive income, and you cannot. That's the component that has to be inserted into what I said about making $1 million. You know what I'm saying? When you have passive income, it happens faster. You know what I'm saying? But you can literally invest and make, like I say, you invest and get your credit straight and run that money up on the credit side, and it puts you in the game, man. And you can get them blocks, boy.
Man, for sure.
It ain't hard to make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But you can't think of $1 million as like your life is set. It's not. Not with $1 million.
Hey man,
some niggas ain't got $100.
That's a springboard to catapult you off into more business. But you give $1 million to an ignorant person from the hood and give them maybe 8 months. Oh,
they gonna run through that.
So like you said, you gotta teach each other the game. You gotta teach each other how it goes. And the problem is we don't have discipline as a people. You know.
Now you talking to your brother with discipline.
Because and let's take it out. Okay, let's take it out. And I know we got off topic for a second, but I just want to say this so we can get back to the rest of the questions. But let's take it out of this context of $1 million. Let's just say this. My people could fix all of their financial problems if they had better spending habits.
Say that.
See, we buy everything. We want to buy the latest of everything, the latest clothes, latest shoes, the latest, you know.
To stay abreast on being,
we have to spend so much to be something
that you're not.
That we're not in something in a situation or in a status that is nowhere. It's nothing.
Yeah.
We're at the bottom. So why are you looking? Why are you trying to be flashy?
Is that the modern day slave?
Why? Of course it is.
Of course it is. Yes, sir.
But it's not really even necessarily that. It's a type of mental slavery.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a mental slavery because of the fact that all we do is consume. What makes a consumer? What makes a consumer and a pig similar? They eat anything.
Wow, the pig.
Right. A consumer just wants to buy something.
So you don't have the stomach for that. And you don't. APs. I will say we don't have the stomach for that to consume everything.
Yes, we do.
The stomach or the canine teeth.
Food,
yeah. No, keep going.
Physical food.
Go ahead.
We talking about greed. We talking about vanity. You know.
Talk to him.
Talking about those type of things. Ego. You know. People want to show other people that they made it. The same people that's having the same struggle as you, you want to look successful to somebody that you won't even help.
Is it gluttony to a certain point?
It's mental and spiritual gluttony, of course. Because you want it all for yourself, which goes back to what we talking about with Kanye.
Gluttony.
It's greed. It's gluttony. You know what I'm saying? He wants to eat everything for himself, right? So he would do anything possible to be that. Now, why would he do something like that to Boog for $3 million?
That's
why
crazy.
I was making the point.
Right.
And if you got 500, of course, you know, you don't have the other 5 anymore. So you got $500 million,
Mm-hmm.
$500 million, but you can't give your brother that you owe $3 million.
That's you know what?
You would rather go online and say these dudes, these niggas saying I owe them $3 million, and I taught them how to make beats.
Right.
I said, what? And that, Crux, is what made me say, you know what? Pardon my mouth. I said, damn, that.
What?
We're not
hold on, hold on. Now, when he said that, was that when he had the Ku Klux Klan black outfit on?
Okay, let's go.
This was after that.
After that. Wow.
Now let me just say this. I had talked to Boog. I talk to Boog all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the blessing for me. My guys in Hollywood, if I call their phone, they're gonna pick up for the gun.
Yes, sir.
That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I feel, you know, the love when they do that. You got time to pick up for your boy.
Yes, sir.
I don't call much. But Bull got a lot of stuff going on right now, man. It ain't happened yet, but it's about to happen. Like, I'm talking about like label situation. Like he finna pull it. You know he with the B Club. He with Timbo too.
Oh! Woo!
Bull been in the B Club for the last 4 or 5 years.
That's crazy.
He been messing with Timbo. He been messing with Timbo for a minute.
You know I got a question for you though, Peace. I ain't gonna hold you. Big Face Hunnage, my brother Ill. I got a question for you. Like, yo, number one, this ain't the question, but number one, it's like, yo, if you got $500,000, you should definitely, I don't know the situation or nothing, but, you know, Fawn shouldn't be in that situation. Number two is that with Books being on what he's on right now, what's going to happen for us? Not necessarily you and I, but for us as a community.
As far as what, music?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because, you know, I sat with Bug many a times as well, and it's like, yo, you know, he waiting to do great things. So, you know, that street right there is named after him. But go ahead.
So people got to make up their mind what the reason why they do music. First off, because if you're doing music just so you can make it into the industry, you're doing music for the wrong reason.
Talk to him.
And if you're doing it like that, then you fake, man. Because the industry was created by men. You know what I mean? Like you going into the industry pretty much selling and trying to prostitute yourself to the highest bidder. You know, so you like, who's gonna take my music? Who's gonna listen to me rap? Let me do cartwheels and flip and jump on top of the tables in front of all of these Europeans that know nothing about the culture, so they can sign this check and put me on, so I can have a video on TV, or I can go on tour and rap in front of thousands of people and get a couple of 360 deals.
Absolutely.
So let me go
Absolutely.
It has nothing to do with the work I put in, the talent that I've been given by Allah, and you know, that none of that. I'm about to go out here and I'm finna pretty much be a jester in front of the you know, the emperor.
The court jester. Go ahead.
Wow.
You know, and do cartwheels so you can give me a little bit of money that I'm gonna have to pay you back anyway.
Hence, Ye standing on the tables and doing what he did.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
You know why I'm talking like that? Because I was one of the dudes that was jumping on the table, man. I jumped on the table before Bobby Shmurda. I was on no table. Let me tell you something. Lil Left from the original Bogus Boys, man.
Hey, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, bro.
We about to go. I think we went to Interscope. We was going to Interscope. That's where we was going. In New York.
Laro, man, that's crazy.
That's the one we was going to New York, right? Hey, look. So This is Anton Gavin. This is Foxy Brown's brother. He was over there with Rich Nice. Rich Nice was the A&I in Interscope, New York.
Talk to him, man.
So look, before we went, look, this little that dude. So we in a hotel. We finna go. Maybe about 12 afternoon. We gotta meet. We finna go and perform like in the room. This is what I'm telling you. I'm jumping on the table and whatnot. So look, we get dressed. Lil Larry in the bathroom. Now, Lil Larry was like Incredible Hulk, bro. He was cut up. He was like a little bit shorter than me, but he was cut.
That's why Count got it from, huh? Go ahead.
So look, Pete though. He got hair and all that all over his chest and his arms and his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
This dude took the clippers, man, and cut all the hair off his stomach, his chest. You know what I'm saying? He was naked body up top. You know what I'm saying? Put a whole bunch.
Hey, you wildin', Peace. I promise you wild.
He got the Vaseline.
Right. Vaseline. Wait.
Vaseline, bro, on his. He got so much of it on, bro. He's shiny as hell, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We get to the label, bro. They rapping, bro. He took his shirt off.
That's crazy.
Shirt off, boy. Them European ladies up in there, boy, they got the squirming and that shit.
Got the squirm. Hey, on some Jimmy Early shit, huh?
The table, man, flexing, man. Like, he cut up, so he looking like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He looking, you know how Lil that rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, man, I'm over here crying, man. Hold on.
Hey, man.
I'm laughing, crying, man.
Man. That's serious, though. You know, the projects, the low end, you know, everything was a thing back in the day, and y'all don't even understand. Some of them projects don't even stand no more, but the land is still there, the people are still around, and we telling these stories. That's what's going on.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So it was you know, that's what we was doing, man. And I go back and say, man, you got to make up in your mind because you only gonna have even if you gotta ask me that. Even if you get a deal or whatever,
right?
Your run is only for a few years, man.
Ain't it, man?
So you gotta make the best of what you gonna make the best of in them few years, man.
Before somebody bite your style and run with it, you know what I'm saying?
You might have you a good run, man, but you're gonna be out the mix, man. Because that's not what the business is about anymore. A longevity type of career. You get in the game, as soon as you get in the game, you better try to get you some type of deal, some type of endorsements, some type of partnerships or something, because without doing shows, you have nothing to really make money from.
Absolutely.
If you don't have any merch,
say that. Oh, say that.
Because they have reduced your music down to a stream.
Merrily.
So my brother Wayne Hampton, he's one of the CEOs of Create Music Group out in California. They're one of the biggest distribution companies. They partnered in with YouTube, and they buy up all the advertisements for these different YouTube and TikTok and whatever. They buy the advertisements, so you know they can put you on a playlist. You know what I'm saying? That's how little Nardo Wick. Remember Nardo Wick from down there in Florida? That's Mooney artist.
Wow.
That's how he got his run.
Wow.
All you gotta do is just pay to get on a playlist. So whenever like you get on a playlist for YouTube, whenever 2 Chainz and whoever whenever they video play, your video play in the same rotation.
Something like the box.
But you gotta pay like $100,000 to get on a playlist. If you do that, then they run the numbers up. If the label see the numbers, then they'll come get you.
More expensive than the box.
That's part of the business.
Yeah.
But
party and bullshit.
When you're doing that, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. If you're not an artist and you don't embrace this as this is your lifestyle, this is your culture, this is a part of what makes you a supreme being, is your artistry.
So how does that change? How does that change? How do we change that?
People got to get more about their business, man. Get you some money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like King Nitty, man. Everybody know King Nitty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
King Nitty said this. He said he put out a mixtape back in the 90s or maybe early 2000s. It was called Hustle Now, Rap Later.
That's dope. That's dope.
That stuck with me.
Yeah.
That stuck with me, and that's what made me step away from the industry and start getting into business. I've done real estate. I've done, I have my own barbershop. I've done
shout out to the chop shop. Shout out to the chop shop.
Mutual funds with, I've invested with J.P. Morgan. I've invested with Berkshire Hathaway. All of these different type of things, and I still, ultimately at heart, I'm an MC, man. I'm still a rapper. I just don't rap no more. But I'm a lyricist, man.
How does that affect the project that you're working on though? Like, I don't.
Well, again, the only thing that made me start recording again was my son getting murdered.
Hey man, rest in peace to the God, man. Rest in peace to the young king, for real.
So, because of the fact that he wanted to rap, and he was good, real good.
I saw footage. I saw footage of you putting him on stage and everything. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna hold anything.
I'm glad for those experiences. I'm glad Allah. I didn't know back then when he was a shorty, he wasn't gonna, he was gonna hit 18 and that was it.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful for all of the things I can remember.
Wow.
And
18.
And he's still alive, so I communicate with him all the time. He's just on the other side, but we communicate. Like he know how to function. He told his stepbrother's in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? My stepson, but from my marriage, he came to my stepson in a dream and told him, I'm on my third cycle and it's only been a week.
No. Come on. Son.
So look, on the other side, time is different on the other side.
Yes, sir.
So whatever his third cycle is, I don't know what that means, but he said it's only been a week. And so he told Anton that.
That's crazy.
So think about that. You know what I'm saying? So and he's come to me and says real deep stuff. But yeah, that made me, because I was every now and then I would hit the studio and do something. I just it's like I love recording, man, and listening to myself. I love that. And I love that. I just I never want to not be sharp as far as lyrics. So I always, as far as not just writing, but breath control and going to the studio and mic presence and voice pitch and octaves and I grew up singing and so I know about notes and ways to throw my voice and emphasis and where the pockets is at, and I know all of that. So I still want to exercise that, and I'm not one of them to feel like I got a song called Too Old to Rap, but in that song it's like nothing about my rapping is old.
Nah, but I need to hear that song from me myself.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I got a few of them, man. I got a song called Eyes Never Lie, brother. That's produced by SC, man. Crazy, man.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I got a song that I'm doing with SC and Lisa Valadez, man. My little sister, man. We finna get together. She gonna be on the song with me too. I'm probably gonna be recording that song.
Hey, what I gotta do is right now. Hey, what I gotta do is right now. Let me speak into the mic. What I have to do is right now. I have to play a song that my brother Circle 7 requested for me to play though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't necessarily requested now. I just like don't play that freestyle in front of the barbershop.
Exactly. I was gonna say that, but hey, your flow though, I don't care what nobody say, including you. Your flow though, man, you smashing that. Period.
I ain't like it. I was so much better than that. I was so much better than that then, but that was my manager. Like, you need to just do all type of videos, man.
Right. So
he recorded that.
Hey, wow. That's a nice tidbit of information right there, sir. So
was back then he was on it before it even started becoming
a thing like that. Yeah. And I think he was absolutely right. So what I want to do is I want to play from Big Face on this right now. It's called The Light. You understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Hey, yo, to the friends of the public, to the friends of the Republic, to the friends of the program of the Kingpen Crux show right here on ShyRadio.live. This is what we playing. Big Face. Yeah. Press that button some more. Yeah, press that button. Yo. Triple tap, quadruple tap that button, yo.
Man.
I know, right? Let's go.
If only you could see my visions. Sitting in this bucket seat, staring at the past through the mirrors. And as I reflect back, my thoughts hitting, that's where they best at. Trap between cycles to manifest that. Stormy nights slowly start to love them. I close the blinds when the sun shine. Waking up at lunchtime, trying to shake the demons, but they even in my dreams. And I don't trust the soul, everything is what it seems. Bubbled on the bubble, banked on the burger shack. Moved downtown, put the fam in a suburban flat. I sleep in the clouds, the 54th floor. Push a button, I can move off to the Gucci store. On Michigan Ave, but all you see is sad if you ain't getting this cash. Here's a toast to the little motor set me up. Your life in exchange for my success is enough. That's what's up.
Coming to the light, corner of a knot. Honest.
You see the expression on my face is a reflection of the hate. Asking myself the question, how much pressure can I take? Is it a blessing or is it grace? True confessing, professing of my faith. Demonstrating the lessons, maybe testing it be great. Ain't got no time for stressing. I know it's late, but I can't go to rest until I know the flow is straight. Never left off the block till the pockets was overweight. I was rocking, I got shot, now they gone away. See every day somebody blown away. Never had plans of getting old and great. Moving at a slower pace. Just cause you bent over a cane don't mean you overcame. So much pain, I put my head down and hold my brain. Trying not to go insane. Tunnel vision like I'm on the train. Pound my heart with the principles to cover my shame. I'm shining, blinding visuals with my illustrious frame. Rhyming like I got everything to lose and something to gain. Money over the fame, time to take over the game. Corner monop. Yeah.
Real life, shining through all within. Yeah. Supreme hustlers, rap legends. Yeah. Fire water, I see.
Man, like once I pull the trigger, man, y'all gonna have music, man. Y'all be able to play music. Y'all gonna be able to play music that won't be available nowhere.
Yes, thank you so much for that.
We blessed on the Kingpen Crux show to have the guy, man.
Come on, man.
You know, Circle 7 to bless us with some new music that everybody ain't privy to, man. How dope was that last video? Though? You know what I'm saying? We seen Circle. You seen Circle 7 slide through in the bent, you know what I'm saying, downtown.
In the bent. I was like nervous, bro. Like I was. Like,
hey, you didn't look it, bro.
You didn't look nervous though. You look like you was on.
You look like you was in your element, bro. Like for real.
So look, this is the part that we had to let it be like that. If you look, you can see my seat is pushed up, like it's scooted. It's scooted all the way. It's like not all the way up, but I'm like up on the steering wheel because the tripod had to stick out the window. So Chris couldn't stick it out the window with the seat because them bucket seats.
These is industry secrets, y'all. Industry secrets.
So he couldn't fit in the back. It's not a lot of space in the back of a coupe. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't fit back there because he a tall dude. So he couldn't fit back there and hold the camera out the window. So I had to pull my feet all the way up. So if you go back and look in the video, you'll see me like kind of sitting up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun, man. It was fun, bro. Like people was asking for autographs while we was downtown. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we did 3 circles, and then we rode from where the water tower was at up to about maybe Jackson. You see us, so when we go, you see us at the end, we going over the bridge and all that. Yeah, man. Dope shot, man.
Definitely, man. Hey, man, salute to y'all, man. Everybody involved with that visual, man. It was like a movie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like literally. And, you know, we on here on a Sunday, man, doing exclusive. You know, it's got to be an exclusive because we don't do shows on Sunday unless we got a very special guest.
That's dope. And for y'all to say, man, we could do it on a Sunday and y'all be willing to do that, that's love. You know, I got this song, like I was saying, the reason I started recording again is because I wanted to do I heard this beat. I got another little shorty from the hood, man. His name Dave, man. We call him Lil Yank, but he called himself Meters. And he's a producer. He play like, you know, piano and all that. But he did this beat for me, man. And I did a song called Tears in the Rain. It's about my mama and my son. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them passed on the 23rd, like a year apart.
Wow.
My son passed August 23rd of 2022. Then my mama passed September 23rd of 2023.
Oh, man, my deepest condolences, brother.
So that made like, you know, it made me really come up with, the song really came up with itself, but I heard the beat and I was feeling it. So I made this song and like I got like, you know, people at 92.3 that's ready to play it whenever I wanted to play it and all that. But like I said, it's not gonna be available. Like even when I play it on the radio, it's still not gonna be, people ain't gonna be able to say, where can I get that at? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it still is only gonna come through the merch. But I'm gonna make sure y'all get that before I even go to the radio station with
Thank you, sir.
Man, so, we appreciate it, bro.
Present it to the public. If you don't craft this song, then it's like you dead. For real. Like everybody that I let hear the song. And it's a song, it's called Tears in the Rain because it's like, for us brothers, we don't have a vulnerable space. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women are not giving us a vulnerable space.
Man, that's real, though.
And it's no offense to the sisters. It's not a blow against women. No, I love my sisters.
Not at all.
We are expected to be tough all the time. We're expected to figure it out. We're expected to carry the brunt. We're expected to be the provider. We're expected to not hurt, not have any feelings, not have any. You know what I'm saying? No,
it's that part. It's that part of not having feelings, bro.
We're not supposed to have that, but and that's why I said tears in the rain, because it's like in this type of situation, everybody want me to be strong all the time. The only time I have to hide, like a man has to hide his feelings and his emotions a lot of times.
Yeah. Why do we have to though?
The best way for you to hide your tears is to go outside in the rain.
Can you talk about that though? Why do we have? Yes, sir. Why do we have to though? Why is it like?
Because the definition of a man is to not be soft, to not cry, to not feel, to not hurt. That's the definition of it according to society, according to the new improved independent woman.
Oh,
a man is a man based on what he does, not on how he feels. Because if you say you hurt my feelings, they say get out your feelings, bro. You soft, bro. You know you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You being zesty, bro. Like if you say,
I've heard it. I've heard it.
If you want to be vulnerable and cry, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be looked at as a girl to them or feminine.
Hey, bro, I want to say this to you.
Vulnerable side of yourself.
I want to say this to you, brother.
You have to have the right type of woman.
I want to say this to you.
The right type of woman.
And I want you to say that again too, to go right back to that. But I gotta say this, bro. We got something called the brotherhood, and we talk all the time, like period, and we break everything down because we don't have we've diagnosed it, right? Me and Crux, period. Like we've diagnosed this thing. We don't have anybody to talk to. This is crazy. So we talk to each other every fucking day, period. So it's like, yo, you know what? And guess what? Shout out to the meetings. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's all you gotta have somebody to talk to. G. This life is crazy as a black man, and as a Moorish American, it's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I don't want to say that color thing. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what the song was about. You know
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what the song was about. It's just
man. So.
You know, nobody cares.
No.
Nobody cares. Like, I mean, and you do have those who do care. You know, you have to appreciate those people, right? But
and I do.
It's like
facts.
People care for you based on what you can do for them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
especially as a man.
When you find someone, listen, when you find someone who is genuine enough to care for you without expecting anything, you better hold on for dear life.
Wow.
Dear life, G.
As a man, that you just summed it up in a nutshell. People only care about you as far as what you can do for them.
Because that's the duty of a man, is to provide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A man is a provider. You understand what I'm saying? That's why the way I was raised, the family that I came up in, my grandmother didn't work. My grandfather worked. My grandmother didn't pay any bills. My grandmother took care of the children. She cooked. She, kept the house up. That's the way I was raised. I'm not going to have a wife if I can't take care of her.
Yeah, man.
I don't care how much money she makes. If I can't pay all the bills, then I don't need a wife.
Whoa!
Because that's right. That's right. Because your wife, you can't put your wife in her full femininity if she's worried about bills. She can't be what you need to be her to be so that you can be vulnerable.
Man,
you know why? Because she's too busy worrying about if we're going to lose our house, if our lights are going to get cut off, if the stove doesn't have any gas, if we don't have any groceries, and I got to go work. You can't expect to come home and her having on something elegant and nice for you and have everything prepared for you if you're expecting her to go work. Even if she wants to work, that's fine. Let her go work. But her mind shouldn't be on, I got to work every day.
That's cold. That is cold.
Hey, man.
I got to work every day. If your wife is in her element,
that's cold.
Invest in your wife.
That's cold-blooded.
Now, would you
work for herself? She can multiply everything that you give her.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Because the queen is the one that's the most free on the chessboard.
Woo!
Hey, bro, would you just drop in the gym?
Queen caught up in working and paying bills.
Caught up in working. Go ahead.
Then it's not. She's not in her element.
No.
So that's the way we was raised to be able to take care of your woman, so your woman can take care of you. That's your safe space. That's your safe space. But if you take her out of her element, then she's forced to be masculine.
Ooh.
Because you're not providing. You know what I'm saying? That's a duty of us, but that's what takes away from people just saying, I love you for what you can do for me. You know what I'm saying? A woman is a nurturer. By nature, she's there to nurture. She's there to take the place of your mother.
Whoa! Whoa! Talk about that now. Wait. Whoa! Hey.
Hold on.
You went there.
Cash, hold on, Cash.
Come on, man. Talk to him.
Hold on, man. Hold on, bro.
Let's go.
Just relax, bro. Hold on. Let me say this right quick.
Woo!
And I'm going to let you turn up. A married couple cleaves together. They break away from their parents. You understand what I'm saying? A woman looks for her father. And a man, if she doesn't have a father in her life, she goes through several men looking for her father.
Damn.
That's why you hear the word daddy so freely. Right? Man,
damn.
The man that falls in love with a woman says what? You remind me so much of my mom.
My mama. Yeah.
True indeed.
Yeah.
True indeed.
So a woman's nature is to nurture. She's there to comfort you. She's there to counsel you. She's there to give you the alternative thought to your ideas. She's there to take and organize and multiply everything that you give to her. Right? But if you don't put her in that position, you'll never get it. And the biggest problem with marriage is finances.
Man, Jay, hey, man.
Because you can't enjoy the spiritual connection with each other if you're worried about money. And the thing that's lost in marriage is engagement. People don't get engaged no more.
Oh, getting to know a motherfucker.
To get engaged to a woman to keep her engaged for 10 years. A man and a woman get engaged to plan, to build, to structure everything so that when they do get married, they already set. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Man.
Now, you can do it that way, or you can be a man that says, I don't need any woman. I want one. I want a wife. So I'm going to do everything I need to have one. This is my wife. When you say it's my wife, that means you taking care of that woman. That ain't your wife just because you got a marriage license. That's my wife because I take care of this woman. I will not let this woman lift a finger in my house, except to cook and to take care of me and the kids. That's what's lost in the community, man. You get brothers out here that's willing to do that for these women, and you would turn these women back to who they supposed to be by nature. But they have become what men have forced them to be.
So what? Now I agree with everything you saying, bro.
Talk to him, Crux.
Now, it's been situations in this modern day society where brothers have done exactly what you said. And they still come across defiant women. Women that are masculine, women that are disrespectful, women that don't appreciate.
And you know what? I got that.
Okay, let's go.
But again, it's a question of submission. First of all, in order for you to be able to take care of a woman and have that type of woman that you can put her in her element, you got to submit to Allah first.
Until.
Because if you don't submit, then you're going to get an ungrateful woman. Because a lot of times a man will marry a woman based on his passions and not on virtue. Right? He said a virtuous woman is what you're looking for. But you know that woman wasn't no virtuous woman when you start nailing her. So you get the virtue because you want the sensations. People fall in love with sensations. They don't fall in love. A man and a woman, they fall in love because of the sensations, brother. Because of the lower self, the flesh, the lust. It ain't love. But they say they in love with each other, and they doing all of this stuff based on how they feel. Not based on the virtues and the principles and the standards that's really going to build a solid marriage institution. Y'all got a ring on, and y'all laying up with each other, hooping and hollering at each other all day, just getting by, paying bills. You know what I'm saying? So you got one person that's more into it than the other because you You got to get a woman something to submit to. If a woman doesn't submit, then she doesn't belong with you. If you don't submit, then she don't have to submit to you.
Whoa.
And that's the problem.
Say that.
Wow.
The command is broken. If God is not in your marriage is useless.
The chain of command is broken.
God, woman, child.
Sun, moon, and stars, arm, leg,
God,
leg,
man, woman, child.
And this is the era of that philosophy, brother.
Go ahead.
See, you got some people that think I'm G-O-D, no God above me. That's falsehood, man. That 5% stuff is falsehood, brother. I was a 5%. I mastered 120. That's falsehood, bro.
It's definitely a higher power.
You know what I'm saying? Like Allah is the father of the universe, man. You know, I'm a Muslim, so I'm gonna speak it and I'm gonna call it for what it is. I'm gonna call it what the prophet called it because I'm Muslim.
Yes,
so I believe in the revelations of all the prophets, especially like prophets like Idris and like Noble Drew Ali. You know
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this is what I'm saying, right? When you have these thought processes that people become accustomed to. Now, my wife was a Christian. She was a Catholic.
Talk it, brother.
She was a Catholic, right? And she challenged my religion.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Now, it doesn't matter as far as I'm Muslim, she's Catholic.
No, it's the challenge part.
You love who you love. My point is this. Everything that I did according to the way I was raised. I took care of her, all of that, right? No paying no bills, none of that. See what I'm saying? And I'm Muslim, but she would not submit. I'm submitting. And I'm living my life according to the teachings of the prophet. She would not submit. I divorced her. It's over. It's over. The taking care of you, the stuff that you ungrateful for, divorce.
Wow.
I don't care. Listen, I was divorced in less than a year.
Bro, you know what? I was married and divorced very young. You know.
The reason it wasn't about, listen, we had great time together. We had all of that, but the structure of the household is the structure of the nation.
Damn.
How you gonna be a nation and your household is in disarray?
Damn.
If it ain't no peace in your house, if there's no peace in the house, there's no peace in society.
Wow. Yeah, he just broke that down.
There's no peace in none of the house. You don't even know who your next door neighbor is. Now I'm saying you and you, brothers, but within the 95 percentile of any block, any community, unless it's a block club, you can go to somebody's house and say, what's the name of the person that live right next door to you? I don't know. I don't know them niggas.
Hey, who was the block captain? Who was your neighbors? Who was the alderman? Who was the alderman?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, go ahead. Please.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I say. That's to get back to what you're saying.
We came up different, bro. Go ahead. For real. Go ahead.
I'm saying what you're saying as far as, of being ungrateful. But see, the dependency. That's why as a man, you have to be independent, brother. A lot of men stay and deal with that crap because they don't have no choice.
Damn.
They don't own nothing. They don't have any assets. They have no investments. They have nothing solid on their own.
And shit would change for a lot of brothers if they had their own. Go ahead.
A lot of these men want their wife to be their mama for real.
Damn.
Not see qualities or virtues at your mama, nurturing qualities. Not seeing that.
No, actual mama.
For real.
Yeah.
All they want is a PlayStation. Want to drive your car and use your link card. Take care of the kids.
God. Oh my God. Wow. All right.
She got a good job. She a nurse.
Damn.
So.
Wait.
got a little nurse's assistant thing going on, so she making more money than him. He ain't trying to do nothing but cracking cards, but that's my wife though. That's my wife.
Hey, say it again.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this, and then I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here because we finna close.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you this. Though. I'm gonna give you a perfect. I'm gonna give you a perfect example of it. The little dude, the dude that just killed dude in the gas station on Stony.
Yeah.
You see, he killed dude for. Did you see the girl?
Man, keep going.
I'm not trying to. Listen. You love who you love, bro.
Right.
But you see the girl, right?
Yeah.
That man wasn't even trying to holler at that girl, bro.
I promise you, bro.
Man.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I guarantee you, bro. He one of them type of dudes, man. Yeah. He just leeching off of her because she the one that got. You know what I'm saying? That's her cop.
The insecurities was buddies.
He got a few stacks, few $1,000 that he flashed in every video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she the come up. So he trying to steal anybody from trying to take his come up.
That's crazy.
He was willing to kill for it. So you got a lot of brothers out here like that. That's his moment.
That's nothing to kill for.
That's where the word MF come from. Mother F. That's what he is. That's what it is.
That's crazy.
Wow. Hey, bro. I know you got to get up out of here, man. We've been chopping it up, man, with Circle 7.
Yeah, we got to do this again, man. Sometime, man. It's all good whenever y'all ready, man.
Yeah. Let's put it together, man.
Thank you so much because I think this is going to be way past music. It's going to be way past anything that
what y'all trying to bring me on as a guest host?
Man,
absolutely.
Sundays with Circle 7.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Crux.
We can do that, man.
Yeah. Sundays with Circle 7, man. We can talk about it all, man. Because what you just said, and I'm gonna get up out of there.
Phenomenal.
We looking at this Papoose and Remy situation right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And what you said kind of lined up with kind of how that fell apart. You know, and we can apply it to our own lives, not to throw no shade at them brothers and sisters.
It's just outside.
Yeah, it's just you know. Yeah. I heard the minister say, when you see men fall, don't laugh.
Don't judge them. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Learn.
It's not funny. It's not funny because it's like you got one foot on the banana peel too, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't none of us no better than nobody else, man. Then let me share this with y'all, brother. And this is why I love Islam so much because it's clear light.
Bless you.
Right?
Oh yeah.
This is the thing. This is the thing we have to understand about what Revelation says. And this is this whole, people say, I'm saved. But this is what the Quran says. It says, all of us are going in front of the fire, brother. All of us. Everybody. I'm talking about, they say in the Quran that during the judgment, time stops. But there were people that will spend 50,000 years waiting to be judged. Now the people, this is what the Quran says. Now the people can say it's not true and it's not real if they want to. I'm not saying that. But this is the thing, brother. This is the thing. We all go in front of the fire. We all go before the fire. The fire that I'm speaking about has to be pulled with chains by 50 billion angels. It's on the other side. It's on the same. Listen, it's on the same side. It's on the same side that your dreams are on. When you dream, it's on that side. It's created. It's been burning since Allah created it. This is what the Quran says. Now listen, it says that the fire is so angry that when you hear it, it says the fire is so angry that when you hear it roar, you will fall on your face immediately, and Allah will say, stand up. Your prayers will not help you. So everybody goes in front of the fire, right? Those who have done good here are the ones that get saved from the flames. That's what being saved means. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, ain't nobody no better than nobody else, bro. Ain't you know what I'm saying? Nobody's no better off than anybody else. We all in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do the best you can, man. You got to do the best you can. Prophet Idris said there are winds that blow for good, and there are winds that blow for violence.
Right.
So when you say, how could a tornado tear through there and tear that place up? All this stuff is written, man. So, don't waste time with a woman that don't want to submit. But you just make sure you submit. Because if you ain't submit to God, then she ain't going to submit to God.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Them Jills. Hey, them
Satan Sundays.
Hey.
That's what's going on.
Sundays was Circle 7. I'm speaking it into existence.
Sundays, man.
I'm speaking it into existence.
That's it.
Let's go.
Hey, music is cool.
Yeah.
But
we need this OG wisdom.
Yeah.
We need this OG wisdom.
Satan Sundays.
With Circle 7.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm doing the flyer. I'm putting it out. Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I'm putting the flyer out, bro. I'm finna do the flyer, G. Man, that's
Hey man, we got nothing but love and respect for Circle 7, man. Hey, this the big bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm crowning Circle 7 as big bro. That's my big bro.
Run that. Run that.
Yeah.
God is the greatest for all you lamos. God is the greatest.
But yeah, man, we appreciate you coming through and rocking with us, man. I'm pretty.
Man, I gotta go. I got my girls, man. They ready to go, man. I gotta go count my drawer down, man, so I can let them up out of here, man.
Hey, talk to him.
Okay, bro, man. With peace and blessings to you, God. Hey, man, enjoy the rest of your
man.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
we gonna do it again, man. Whenever y'all ready, man. We got that going though, man. Circle 7 on Sundays, right?
Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You just renamed it, Peace.
No. I mean, however you want to call it. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean,
we'll chop it up.
Circle 7 Sundays, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, peace and blessings to the guy, bro. Love.
Yes, sir. All right, love.
Peace. Hey, man.
How dope was that?
Hold on. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Shout out to Bless Girl. She bounced back in the chat.
Yeah.
Peace and blessings to my sister,
Peace
man.
and blessings, baby.
Hey,
Hey,
we just had an exclusive.
I'm talking about what happened?
We just had an exclusive.
The exclusives.
Of all exclusives,
Talk
man.
to them.
Circle 7.
Come on.
We already put it in the atmosphere. Circle 7 Sundays. That sounds crazy. And we were just looking for more shows to put the
more shows.
I'm feeling the Sunday league though.
This is it. Gives us an opportunity, sir.
You know who I wanted to,
Hey,
when I was sitting back listening to bro, demonstrate, I'm like, him and Sir Miguel? Hey, that would be crazy, man. Hey, I would like to hear.
Hey, man.
Circle 7.
That's crazy.
And Sir Miguel on Circle 7 Sundays.
Circle 7 Wait, hold on. Circle 7.
I would call Sir Miguel personally.
Sundays.
Bro, I need you to be a part of this.
Right here.
Call in.
On ChiveRadio.live.
And until we figure out, because I'm so salty that the stream was fucking up.
Hey yo,
it's on the echo. Pardon my French.
It's something about whenever the ethers happen.
Yeah, man.
Whenever it's like this super dope content, super dope guests. If you realize this though, and kind of peep it when we had the little board.
Hey, I got Circle 7. You know what I'm saying? The hat. We got.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I just had to. I got a big ad for a little hat. The movement is bigger than the hat. Please understand. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. So all I'm saying is this though, is that we come here, pause, in the ethers to let you guys know we are the best. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. You can do that again. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do it, I'll do it. Yeah, let's get back. Let's be back calm.
Hey man, yesterday we had a dope interview, bro.
And the interview was who?
King KC. Let's give him some King KC before we get up. We been here for 3 hours.
No,
plus,
I'm saying it's right there. You see it? It was King KC right there.
Yeah, man.
Right there, right. So,
that interview was dope. Go look through the catalog.
That's all you gotta do.
You know, young brother. You know what I'm saying? We had the old generation, new generation, middle generation, all in the one weekend.
Hey! Hit a button! Hit a button! Hit a button! Hit a button! You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the new board. So you get familiar with these buttons, Crux.
Man,
come on, son. Get familiar.
I'm scared to touch anything.
You know the one you be doing right here is I guess is the one close to you. Hey, it's not ladies and germs. It's not
like church.
It's not the
church on the move.
It's not the one gotta go. But you know,
it's like, you know,
it's kind of similar.
One gotta go.
One gotta go. One gotta go.
One kind of slow.
One kind of slow. Yeah, with your slow ass. Hey.
Nah.
Hey, we having fun. Hey,
yeah, man.
Hey. We having fun, Jay. This is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Before we go ahead. Test it out.
Okay, I knew that one.
Yeah, you got that one. Uh-oh.
Okay, that one.
I know you will. And papa.
Okay, yeah.
Papa. Nope.
What the hell? What's that?
That's the. What the hell?
Right.
Wait. What the hell?
I'm trying to think.
One more time.
What's the scenario you do that for? Okay. All right.
You know what that do.
What it is.
No, that do. Yeah.
Hey, we back there.
And then you can, clap it up for everybody.
Right there.
All right. So. But then, I'm not going to hold you. Hold on. If a motherfucker, including me, which I know you'll do if I do it, if I tell the wackest joke ever, and the joke doesn't hit, do this. Hey, that was just wait,
bro. We just did a back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, King KC.
Oh, King KC. My bad.
On the screen.
Yeah.
And we just had Circle 7.
Hey yo.
Via stream. And then we gotta work on the stream, bro.
Hey yo, this is a real thing. You know what? Some of it we don't have to work on because hey, we ain't had nothing to do with anything. Matter of fact, once we got this new equipment and things of that nature, we've been looking glass. I don't know. But due to the other things, I'm thinking that's more.
But the people that's tuning in, that's what it's about.
Yeah, no, I'm seriously speaking, I really do think that's more what's going on, upstairs.
Oh, okay.
I don't think them satellites got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But for what we've been doing right now, see, look at this. You see me waving my hand, y'all? Like we done had streams where I'll do this and it'll be like, nah.
Right.
No. Now we like, ha. You see it working? All right, so you know what I mean? So now we working, y'all. We kind of curved it, and we did say, fuck it, get on the phone.
I'm on the phone.
We did, yeah.
We probably should have did that earlier,
like Sir Miguel, right? So yeah. But I think it was mad important to even see.
Man, I wanted to see him.
Yeah.
The people should be able to get a visual of who we talking
I
to.
think so.
They get a vibe of them. You know?
If we're paying this StreamYard bill.
What's going to really make people go back is going to be how we chop and edit this footage.
Yes.
There's a lot of information was displayed.
I'm talking about.
We're going to have to comb through this with a fine-tooth comb to say this needs to be edited, that needs to be put, and then we're going to have to do this again.
Talk to him, Crux. And we got a new show. Circle 7 Sundays. I don't know what to tell nobody. That's the
coldest Circle 7 Sundays.
That's one of the coldest record names that I never came up with.
There go your show.
Hey,
Shot Radio.
I did not come up with that name. Circle 7 Sundays. It's a rap.
It's a rap.
It's a
rap.
It's over. That is the coldest ever rucker name that I never came up with. I did not come up with that name. I come up with some rucker names, Crux.
To bring y'all this content, I'm about to sleep for a day and a half, bro.
Talk to him, man. Hey, I
done came in.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, back to back. Dedicated, man.
Come on, son.
Dedicated. We dedicated.
I mean,
we
yeah.
We getting the boys together. We getting the mics together.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, man.
Yeah.
Kingpen Crux Show, Shot Radio.
Shout out to Jim and Chrissy. Shout out to Diva. Shout out to our award right here that's lighting up. Shout out to the nominations. Shout out to everybody that showed us love for what we do for the community as far as what we do. So yes, we are the most amazing. We should get even more awards, but that's up to the people. That's up to y'all that do this. It's not up to us. You know what? What is up to us is to keep putting in content and keep going crazy. That's what we do. That's what we doing, right?
We doing. That's what we doing.
So that's what we do.
Fuck
right
y'all
now.
Awards. Give me the bread.
You know what I'm talking about?
We out of here, man.
Hey, shout out to Born Rich. Shout out to shout out to Born Rich.
No, I appreciate them.
Yeah. No.
That's the rap in me for all the years that y'all niggas over
bars.
Hey, but you know.
But look, hey, we did the brotherhood, and so it's, you know what I'm saying. We hit it. You know what I'm saying. So that's all I gotta say. Shout out to Born Rich. Shout out to Official.
Bipolar when
shout out to Luch. Even shout out. Yeah, no. I gotta press that button a little more. All right, hey, wait, hold on.
I don't
mean
no
harm.
Hold on. I don't mean no harm.
Hey, let me take it up with you. All right, hey, man. Y'all have no idea the hard work we be the hard work we be putting in. Shit. Pause, nigga. All right, so as those go, let others come. Before I do that, man, send your shout outs, man, for real.
Man, I want to give a shout out to everybody that came through in the chat, man. First and foremost, man, shout out to the Most High for making this possible. Mm-hmm. Shout out to our amazing guest, man, Circle 7, man, for even coming through and giving us the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That man a busy dude, you know what I'm saying? He operating businesses and things like that. At the same time, man, giving us 3 hours of his time.
Yeah, that's
so
a brand.
That speaks volumes, you know what I'm saying, from another state. He in Arizona, we in Chicago, man. Come on, man. Appreciate the games and the gems that were being placed before you. Even though we had technical difficulties, dear Lord, you made sure it was possible that we was able to have this live stream, Lord. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate God, you know what I'm saying, as men. So we salute all that was a part of this, and we know yes, God was the head of it, and that's you did.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something right now. It's the Kingpen. We spell like K-I-N-G-P, and Mr. Crime, I pin it right nice. If you know a girl when to get wet, I got a cup of water. Some of these hoes need to hydrate. Some of these queens can come get some spring water. Some of these in-between bitches can come get a cup of champagne. Anyway, it ain't like no whatever. All right, y'all. For real, it's the Kingpen, it's Crux. We do this for real, and it's not a game. We just had, like my brother said, we just had the most amazing guests that told y'all amazing stories that's very dope. But at the same time, we got off into real life ism that has just transformed into a every Sunday thing, and it's called
Circle 7 Sunday.
Nobody's playing with the week out.
As those go, let out the sky. Go. Please go with me. Yeah.
We still live, man.